Morning, everybody. Sorry I'm late. It's been a rough morning. Wasn't feeling too great. I almost canceled it, but started to pass a little bit, so I decided to go ahead and push on through. But it just meant I was just a couple minutes late. So, good morning, Brick World. How's everybody doing today? I haven't even had a chance to send out any invites yet, so if you're interested in coming on, just give me a few minutes. Look, I haven't even had a chance to put my hat on yet. You guys rarely ever see me without a hat on. So let this coffee sink in a little bit. Yeah, I've mentioned to some of you before, I have diabetes. So there's a couple different things. Sometimes I get sick in the mornings. It's always in the mornings. Like I never really get sick that often, like hardly ever in the afternoon or evening or anything like that. It's always in the morning. And sometimes it's because maybe my sugar levels get too high. Sometimes I think honestly it's because sinuses, just draining and stuff like that. So, anyways, yeah, that's kind of a rough morning. That's not even why I started at 10. I've been actually thinking about starting Good Morning Brickworld at 10 instead of 9:30, just to give everybody a chance to get here because I know it's kind of early for some people, especially if you're on like the West Coast. So, before I start throwing out invites or getting this good morning started, let me say hello to everybody. You probably tell my voice too. I just don't sound like my normal chipper self. All right, so what's going on? Doc says you got this. Thanks, Doc. I always appreciate that. Daly, what's up, man? Tech, what's happening? What's going on here? Who is hiding behind that bush? That's too funny. Texas, how are we all? Hi, guys. I told you already how I was doing, but I'm doing a little better. We'll get better. Daily, yeah, when do you go stream next, buddy? What's up, Will? How you doing? Titanium J says hello there. I guess I should turn the music off. Turn it down for now. No cap. Yeah. I know. I mean, I almost wonder if I should leave it off, but like, what's crazy is like my hair is starting to thin out. And you can tell like in the front, like how it's got like this bald spot, I guess you can call it. I guess it's receding, you know what I mean? But it's weird because my hair has always been so thick that I have to have it either really short or really long. Like I used to have long hair. Like I used to keep it like down on like my shoulders and stuff. I think that was probably more of my skateboarding days, but regardless. EP Films, hello there. How are you? See if I can get to the bottom of this chat, man. There's not even much going on. I'm just so out of it right now. Just build it. How you doing? To Carb Studios. How you doing? VJE Pictures. How are you? And there's Cowboy. What's up, Cowboy? I'm so glad to see all of you here. Brick Studio. What's happening? What are you saying? Have a great stream while I'm working next week. I'll be able to join. Oh, okay. All right, right on, man. Yeah, I know there's some of you that are normally here for Good Morning Brick World that like to get on the panel. I know Bricks in Lithuania. He's one that usually likes to jump on in the morning. Brick Studios. He's usually one that likes to jump on in the morning, and then it's usually kind of random after that. Anybody kind of jumps on. There's Bricks in Lithuania right there. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Scotland are playing France, and hopefully it's going to be a good game. You talk about soccer or over across the pond, you guys call it football, which makes more sense to me. I don't know why us Americans call football. Like in soccer, you think that we would call soccer football the way you guys do. But anyways, Yeah, some contractors that I know that are from South America. They were watching a game the other day. We were talking about it, and I came up to him. I was like, "It's a goal!" AD Hobbies is in the house. What's happening, man? How you doing? Brixton Lithuania says, "Well, usually I can't join high streams because they happen very early in the morning for me." Yeah, and Bill, even though I always joke around, you're probably more mature than all of us, but they are very mature streams most of the time. All right, let me start shooting out some invites, seeing who wants to join, and then I guess figure out what we're doing. I haven't even really been in here that much since last night. Um, I was I went back to work on some script stuff, and then I went ahead and put together and edited my getting an Ecto One video, the shorts. Because there wasn't a whole lot going in it, because I wasn't even going to make it a shorts video at first, but I just didn't have really enough footage, man, to make a normal video out of it. So I was just like, I'll just make it shorts. It's fine. And then last night on Solo's Are You Mocking Me stream, I took the Kylo Ren shuttle and I made a bat out of it, and that was my mock. It looks more kind of like a bug because the ears. I didn't have anything that you could use for the ears, so it ended up looking like antennas. But you can see I got little red eyes on there. I put little feet on them. That way he can land. But I don't know, when he told me what the set was for the stream, I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh! I just immediately saw a bat. And I just figured that's what everybody else was gonna do. I was like, it just looks too obvious, with the wings and everything. Anyways, all right, let me get some invites out. Oh, Raptus, what's happening? I'm glad you had a good stream early this morning. Yeah, it was this morning, wasn't it? Or was it yesterday morning? I don't even know. I can't keep track of everything. All I know is I was supposed to have one yesterday morning, and I got confused and thought it was going to be this morning, which I guess it turns out I'm glad it wasn't anyways, because the way I was feeling earlier, there's no way I would have been able to post the stream. Trying not to, just trying to see where I could sit and block that light. I don't know if it's annoying you guys or not. Brick by Brick Mox, what's up? Oh, thank you, BIL. It's nothing like your Mox. But the crazy thing about his "Are You Mocking Me" stuff is you get 10 minutes. You know what I mean? You get 10 minutes to try and build something else out of it. So you don't have a lot of time to really think of something. But I was pretty happy. I used almost all the parts except for most of these tiny ones. But Brick's Toys, he actually won last night. Like, yeah, he had built some type of weird type of cannon or something for Kylo. What did Kelly say? Does anyone know how to download a YouTube video? If anybody knows, please go ahead and mention in the comments. But I'm pretty sure you just got to go to where the video is, and I think there's a downloading option somewhere in there. I'm pretty sure. VJE Pitcher says, "Do you play Batman Arkham Knight? If so, don't spoil, but it's awesome." I haven't played any of the new stuff, but I played some of the older ones. And it's a fantastic game. It's a phenomenal game. But I don't even have a gaming system anymore. We got rid of ours and a while back, and I just haven't bought anything new yet. And honestly, I don't even know if I could. I just spend too much money on Lego, man. I barely have enough money left over really to buy a game, let alone buy a whole new system. Woodshop teacher, what's happening? Oh, you're doing a lot of work. What do you say, like sealing doors and windows, raking all the leaves in the garden? Oh, you got a YouTube Premium to download a video? Really? I did not know that. I did not know that at all. All right. Let me. I keep saying it, but let me get these invites out. So, on the clipboard. Let's see who wants to jump in. But if I let anybody's panel, we have to behave ourselves. I'm trying to keep Good Morning Brick World wholesome as I can. Oh man, so I got some random music playing in the background too. It's probably gonna get me copyrighted, but I was hoping it might be low enough to not really be too noticeable. Bill, did you want to invite? I can't remember if you said you want one or not. I'll just send you one anyways. If you want to jump in, you can. I think eventually, I think I might do a stream just solo for once, just to see what it's like. I haven't been solo on a stream since like my first couple. Not that it's a bad thing. I just was wondering what it would be like. I wonder how well I would do. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when people are here, they can help me keep track of the chat and stuff like that. Oh man, I forgot who I sent the invites to already. Doggone it. All right, I'm gonna just pay close attention to the chat for a minute. And if you've been on the panel before and you want to get on the panel, let me know. I sent a couple out, but I forgot who I sent them to already. It's early. Oh, well, here's one guest. Mr. Titanium J52.
Hi.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm back.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are back. It's better than ever.
Yeah. Rearranged my room too, so it's all different now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed there's something a little different going. Oh, we got another guest. One on it.
Incoming.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Don.
Jay.
So yeah, what do you got going on back there, man?
Whoa. Check him out.
It's changed. So this is around where my bed used to be. So my bed's just on the other side over there.
This is home, right? This is not the dorm.
This is home.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you can see that shelf again. And then the other shelf that I had above my closet is much easier for me to reach because my bed's right there and I can just stand on it. And then I'm still kind of working on the table setup, but this is it for now. So I got like shelves back there. I got a big table. I got more tables.
You know, I remember growing up, like I always loved rearranging my room all the time. You know?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Like every couple months, I think I do it, and but it was so easy back then. And I don't know if it's just because the influx of Lego I have or what, man. But it is.
Yeah, it's
almost
difficult.
Impossible right now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a setup. This is what I have right now, but one of my shelves isn't very accessible, so I want to switch that up. But I got to figure out how I'm going to do that.
Oh, so look, I've discussed this before. It's having problems with their inbox, their messaging inbox stuff for Instagram. Not like I can go on my inbox on Instagram on my phone. On the computer, it just keeps having issues.
And I haven't checked my computer.
But it's messing me up because I send so many invites through Instagram. Like wrap this one, send them one, and I'm like, that means I gotta do it all on my phone, which is more steps. I'm like, God dang it, man. Cool says me too. Hey, Brixis, what's going on? How are you? It was fun seeing you on Solo's stream yesterday. That was cool. And speaking of which, Solo is in the house.
All right.
Just give me some time and I'll shoot you one, man. It's just trying to do it now on Instagram. It's complicated. You got there, man.
What is that?
Decal sheets.
Oh, that's Captain Rex's face.
No, this is Jesse.
Okay.
Jesse. I got two of them just in case I mess it up because I haven't decaled ever.
Oh.
And
then
what
I
figures
got-
are you gonna
And I
decal
got
up?
this exclusive recolor, 3 different recolors.
So what? You just put that right onto the minifigure?
Well, you have to put it in water, then carefully apply it.
Right.
And yeah, but
Yeah, the
and then
kind for
there's
the
other
race
things you need
cars.
to do. I bought sealant.
So did you buy some blank white figures then to put them on, or are you
Well-
gonna overcover some other figures? You're like, you're now
No,
this
you
guy
have
now.
you have to get blank figures, or you have to wipe the figures. But I bought all the pieces, but they were missing the majority of them in my order. I did get the important piece though, which was the face.
The helmet, yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm kind of going through. I found my ghost. I'm gonna just take off the torso and use it, and then I'm sure I have plain white legs.
White
somewhere.
legs somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I contacted their customer service, so hopefully they should get back to me and let me know. But my ghost will go back together eventually. But I want to do this decaling, try it out, so that way if it's something I like and something I'm decent at, I can do more of it.
Right.
Yeah, but the good thing about those stickers, because you use liquid, water,
Yeah.
if you keep it damp, you can make a little adjustments, and keep
Yeah.
slightly adjusting
Like I have,
until you're just happy, unlike
more
regular
tools.
stickers. That's why I'm like, it'd be nice if Lego used those kind of stickers.
This is a knife to cut the decals out. And then I have some tweezers as well for actually applying the decals and kind of adjusting them a little bit, so that way my fingers aren't touching them.
And then use Q-tips.
I have sponges,
Yeah.
little sponges. There's 4 of them. They're all these little triangles. And then for part of the thing with decaling is that you have to carve the hips so that the decals on the legs don't scrape off.
Oh yeah, when they move back and forth. Don't you have to do
Yeah.
something about the shoulders too?
So I have a hip carver.
Oh wow.
Hip carver.
Brick Assault Productions.
And,
What's happening?
For some decals, Doc, you do have to do the shoulders, but these particular decals are meant to match Legos, so there's no like arm printing or side.
okay.
There's no like side parts to the torso, whereas the more heavy duty ones that I have do have the side torso detail,
so
and
much,
you have to
like,
kind of
print.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
to kind of carve into the arm socket there a little bit just to make it looser so it doesn't scrape. Then I also have crafting scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a nice little assortment of things. And then I also got a bunch of pairs of arms because I needed a bunch of white arms. Just because I wanted them.
So do you have like a clamp to hold it down?
To hold what down?
To hold like the tiny little arm down while you're applying a little sticker
No,
to it.
there's no-
You want to
there's
roll
no
over?
decals on
It's like it's rolling here and it's rolling there.
There's no decals on the arms either, so it matches the official Lego fig, so it's really only got detail that Lego would put on.
But yeah, but even the helmet's gonna slide if you're trying to push
Yeah.
on it. It's
Well,
gonna-
like
Guess you just better be.
I'm
really
gonna build
good.
like a little stand eventually.
because they have little
and
like tweezers that stick on a stand that you can use to like do miniature modeling with and whatnot
Yeah, and I'm
at
going
your
to have
Hobby
to-
Lobbies.
I'm gonna have to sacrifice a few Lego pieces for this because of the ceiling. You need to
Oh,
put the
yeah.
pieces on a stand, so I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice probably like a small Technic brick and a few heads.
Yeah, use a chopstick
So I noticed
because you can whittle it down. Whittle it down to size.
There's a couple questions there. CBD.
Questions.
As far as I know, that movie's up in the air right now. So
Which movie?
The new Batman.
Oh yeah. What's his name got corona and then they went on hiatus, but it all depends on the restrictions in California about work.
Yeah, so I think definitely I'm sure.
Is it just me or is his voice
Yeah,
vanishing?
Yeah, his microphone's sounding a little weird.
Yeah, you vanish.
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
But we can, but sometimes it vanishes.
Sometimes-
And it's
yeah,
a
you're
little
just
bit-
kinda like a-
a little bit odd.
Yeah. All right. just got hold of me, so I gotta send off some messages real quick, which I will be discussing. But yeah, I would be surprised if they did. It's been a few since we've seen you.
Yeah, it's still happening.
Yeah,
the
I mean, I'm sure.
Acting weird.
Is it just because of they can't work during the COVID?
I only heard part of that question.
Yeah.
So my answer is maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. You might need to switch to the Hive clone.
So Doc, I know you want that AAT.
Yeah.
And my store had my local Target. I was there yesterday. They had like 6 or 7 of them.
Okay. Keep on bragging. Keep on bragging. So after you said that earlier, I checked on my Target thingy, and they're like, "Look, there's one in your area. It's 50 miles away, but there is one in your area on the shelf right now. You can pick this as a pickup location. Just pay for it now, and then drive all the way out there to get it." I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, it was in the Target in downtown Seattle, way downtown. So it's just kind of like, okay, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to get one for you if you want.
Well, I'm not, they'll eventually show up in the store. I just want to, be able to walk in the store and be like, there it is.
And then supposedly my Target has 501st. I was looking at the website.
Yeah, those seem to be popping up everywhere now. I saw them at the Lego store yesterday. I haven't seen them at any of my Walmarts or anything yet, but I know they're online.
Yeah, I want to get one at Target because they're 40% off Star Wars and 20% off, and I want to get some percentage off.
Supposedly my Target has them in stock, but I don't trust it because it's happened too many times where it says it's in stock, but it's gone. Stock.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I was just there yesterday. I didn't see any.
Yeah, the good thing about most of the places I go to look now, the Lego's locked up in cases, so
Really?
Really?
Oh hell yeah! Because most of the Lego will just walk out the door. There are like the resale. If you go into any of the Lego resale stores around my area, they're the ones that are like supplying all the stolen figures that people just walk in there and drop off, and just sell them the figures. So anytime there's a new set, you can just walk into one of these reseller stores and look for like when the new Mandalorian set came out and Baby Yoda, you just walk into one of the reseller stores. You're like, oh look, there they are. But that's all they like. When I was at Toys R Us, that's all they ever did. They would steal the sets, and we would find the sets out back behind the store, and all the minifigures would be gone. But the set would just be, in a box, and all the pieces would just be laying there on the ground.
Yeah, it just blows my mind, man. People will just try and... I mean, because look, I don't know how you're taking... I mean, maybe small sets you might be able to, like, put under your shirt or something, you know what I mean? I just know how you're taking Lego sets out the front door, you know what I mean? Like, we've seen you. And that's if the camera's in the store already, you know what I mean? Yeah,
well, up here in Washington, because it's only like a nuisance crime, if you steal under $500 or whatever... the retailer won't press charges. If they can recover the stuff out of your hands or whatever. Yeah. They'll just, take the stuff and they'll just shake their finger at you and that's it. 5 minutes later, you could just walk right back in the store and do it again. It drives me crazy. And the companies are like, you can't approach anybody like that because they'll be like, I'm going to sue. And I'm just like, really? How many homeless people are going to be able to afford an attorney? Just let me take the stuff out of their hands and escort them to the door. But the company's like, no. What if they go crazy and pull a knife on you and start stabbing you or whatever? We can't afford that. So just let them steal. You're like, whatever.
That is the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life, dude.
Yeah, I'm just supposed to.
More people like that with different things.
Oh God, yeah, they're just running out the door.
Not holding people accountable. And the thing that I keep saying, man, is look, whether you're a parent with kids whether you're a boss with employees, it doesn't matter, man. Like, if you don't hold people accountable, they're just gonna do whatever they want and keep doing it.
Yep, keep on running in and out.
So this is the plane.
Wow.
Undecaled. And then I put an angry clone face. Cause
New angry clone or old angry clone?
Old angry clone.
Old angry clone.
That is the,
Yeah.
the
I mean, I'm going to use it and just give my stormtroopers black heads.
Exactly. I think they look better with the black heads because then it matches
Yeah,
that black neck piece that they wear.
Right.
Yeah.
I just saw some more people jumped in. Let me say hello. What is that? It's all said, bro. 1/24 of my state has corona. Yeah, it's different everywhere,
Good
man.
Lord.
But how do you know? That's the thing, is how do you know? Because so many people could either be asymptomatic or it could take 2 weeks for the symptoms to even show. So it's like,
Yep. Or aren't even
then,
testing
you don't even
themselves.
know. Just
Yeah,
like
100%.
on the other spectrum, some of the cases where people have died, and they say because of COVID, isn't exactly 100% right, because they might have died and they had COVID, but it also might have been because they had complications with something else. You know, so it's not always a matter of just a black and white answer. But yeah, there's also people, like I said, you just don't even know if they have it or not. That's the scary part. What's up, teacher says, well, no, not shenanigans, or I will have to pull out my, finished woodland knife. There you go. You get a woodland somebody to death. Hive's mic is not so good. Did Mike that change any?
No, you're good now. You're good
Yeah,
now.
I switched the camera on the mic. So, Cece, good morning.
Hey, CC.
And is it Leaky? Is that Leaky? Lakey? I want to make sure I say it right. So I'm going to go with Lakey. And if that's wrong, you let me know. But hello and welcome. And I see Brick's Toys out here. I saw some more people too. Let me go through the chat some more here.
Bricks. Did we say hi to Brick Scene?
I thought I did. Brick Scene. If I didn't, I apologize. Good
And
morning.
then Cowboy Lego guy, right?
Yeah, I said hi, Cowboy. And what's Brick Assault again? It's not Brick Hard. The 501st reseller on Amazon were so expensive, but it finally went on stock for a week until it went out of stock. Yeah, that happened, man. That happened. And that's why I've been actually. Look, I'm not a perfect person at all, but I try my best not to be a hypocrite about stuff, right? So
Yeah.
I'm having this little dilemma lately because I don't think it's right necessarily, even though it's not illegal. I don't think it's right when people, scalping and gouging prices and stuff like that. But I got me 2 of those Nebulons.
Oh, did you?
I was gonna sell one to try and help me pay for some other stuff.
Okay, let's not be crazy. How much?
I don't know yet.
All right. Well, let me know.
Oh well, dude. I mean, oh my god.
Because I tried clicking on it, and they were like, it was like, no, it's gone.
I know,
I'm like, how can it be gone? It's 12:01. What are you talking about? It's gone. And it's like, no, it's gone. It's gone, fool.
But even buying it for me, you have to wait in line or have to draw a start. Solo already asked me, and I think somebody else was.
Oh well, then if somebody else asks first, you offer them first.
But
especially Solo, he's a bigger Star Wars crazy guy than I am. So Solo would really appreciate it. I'd just be like, yay, I got one.
But so I don't know what I want to do yet. Because I was thinking, well, maybe I'll just build one and then keep the other one in the box sealed. I don't know yet. It's just I didn't even want more than 2. I just, like I said, I got one and I was like, well, I can get another one and then I can maybe sell it and help me pay for like the Ecto one or something like that. But it doesn't matter. I'll get to that eventually. I see, Billy. Sorry, Brick, I keep joining in. I'll try to have one next Sunday. That's all good, buddy.
Is Brick Toys over in the England too?
Brick's Toys?
Yeah.
No, he's in Canada.
Oh,
also, I'm sorry.
Canada. Sorry.
Anybody said they wanted an invite besides Raptus. I missed it. And Raptus, I'm getting to you, brother.
And then bye, Bill. Bill had to go. Bill said he had to go.
Oh, bye, Bill. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that. I guess I send the link to myself, then I copy and paste it, then I can send it to Instagram.
And then Brick Toys, you wanted me on your stream? What are you, out of your mind? You don't want to like lose subscribers or something, do you? I mean, and let's be for real.
Fellow YouTuber in the States got a few Nebulons and are shipping them to me in AA Hobbies. Right on. And like so. Something that we discussed on our filming of 2x2 yesterday was, even because we talked about the regional stuff and how unfair it is to everybody. Because earlier in the summer there was stuff that us Americans weren't able to get our hands on, but I was saying that it's a lot worse for everybody this time around because we have like the cool stuff, man, like all these Comic-Con and Star Wars Celebration exclusive stuff, and it's not fair. But even like I was able to get one of the Bespin dual sets for London Bridge Bricks and Solo, you know what I mean? But even they had to pay extra for it, you know what I mean? Like they had to, like I didn't charge them anything extra than what I paid for it, but they still had to pay for the shipping.
Oh God, yeah. And that's an arm and a leg over to England.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still got a good deal compared to like what it was selling for on whatever eBay and stuff. What was that, Jay?
That's an arm and a leg.
So you have to take them completely apart to put the stickers on?
Yeah. So each leg is taken apart. The torso and hip are together, although the hip doesn't really have anything that goes on it. Just leave it on.
And then you've done these sticker things like 1,000 times before?
No, I've never done it before.
Oh, so it's gonna be first time. Okay.
That's why I ordered 2 of these guys.
And you got your camera. Your camera's all set up and everything for a TJ video on customization.
Steady.
I don't know if I would be doing a video on this particular one.
At least the finised product, and be like, ta-da! Check it out.
Definitely a video on the finished product, and then I'll compare it to the other one that I have, because it's Let me take it out here. This is the same guy. It's just 2 different types of decals.
Oh, okay.
But I want my clones to match, my decal clones to match the 501st style clones. So that's why I'm kind of going this route. Plus, it's easier.
So are they just gonna stand in some sort of collection, or are they getting ready for some sort of badass mock that's just gonna?
Well, I think eventually I'll put them in a mock, but they'll go in here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Until I run out of space.
And they're part of the Bad Batch. Is that who they are? The 5s and all of them. Okay.
Well, the Bad Batch is the 4.
The 4 guys in the special Clone Wars series on TV or whatever it was.
Yeah. Okay. Those would be cool to get. I know there are decals and custom helmets for them out there, but they're more serious. There aren't any like 2020 style clones.
Oh, okay.
Clone decals for them. But I'm kind of starting with 501st. Then I'm gonna do 212. There's like a 212 pack. And then I was also gonna do the Shock Troopers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to get this camera angle good. This Lego room is such a mess right now. Brixie says, "How to make sure you hit me up if you want anything from down our way." Here's my problem. I'm cheap, so I don't. Oh man, see my camera just fell. Doggone it. I don't like paying a lot of money for shipping or unnecessary things. You know what I mean? Well, I mean shipping's obviously necessary, but I don't know. I just have a hard time paying for stuff extra. Don't worry, everybody. I'll get this camera straightened out. Normally, I would just have the other camera on, but everybody's talking about my camera. My mic's getting like low or something. Yeah, that'll work for now. All right, cool. So yeah, the stuff that that I can remember that we didn't get earlier in the year was one, the House of Ideas stuff that they released over there. Now, the difference also between that and what's going on now with everybody that can't get the stuff that we have is I can go over any time of the year and go to the house of, the Lego house. But San Diego Comic-Con is only once a year, and you can only get in if you win the lottery. So it's not like you just go up to the front door and buy tickets. Like the Baltimore Comic Con, you can do that, man. You can go right up to the front door, buy tickets, and go right in. Even if it's really, really, really busy and packed. But not New York Comic Con, not Star Wars Celebration, not San Diego Comic Con, and other.
You just got to star in a blockbuster Marvel movie. That's all.
Yeah, so you get on the Hall
you walk right in. You're like, hey, everybody.
But yeah, I mean, if there's definitely stuff that I gotta have, I will definitely reach out to you, Brickscene, most definitely. So Bricks Toy says, so these shorts, I noticed some can spring back to life once they've gone through the 3 hours first time bump. Also heard some shorts can take 20 days before they get picked up on by YouTube. I don't know, Bricks Toys. I honestly don't. I can't figure out whatever the analytics are. You know, I just don't know, man. I don't know what the magic thing is. And I've talked about this before because, like, I have some videos that I'm like, you know, whatever. But then there's other ones, man, that I really tried to make different that I haven't seen anybody else do or really put a lot of time and effort into them, and they don't get picked up. I saw somebody, and look, and I say this lightly with a grain of salt, man, you know, it's because it's whatever. But so I saw one YouTuber put a short up of some Star Wars stuff that they had displayed. And, you know, I mean, it was cool. It was just, you know, it was all shaky and just, I don't know, man. It just didn't look that crisp or anything, you know what I mean? But, you know, they got a lot of views, man. And, you know, and everything that I've put out so far, some have been better than others, but there's been a couple of the shorts I thought were actually pretty decent, you know what I mean? And I haven't even cracked 1,000. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe just my stuff doesn't look as good. I don't know if it's a thumbnail thing. See, and I don't think it is, because I can objectively say that I think some of my stuff is better looking than other people's. Not everybody's, obviously, but so honestly, I just think it's just sometimes it's a random, like, just crapshoot, man, of the analytics. I just think sometimes it picks some stuff up. And I don't know if it's because there's so many of us that it just randomly picks stuff up. But yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it, and I can't figure it out. And I just stopped trying. It's just, it is what it is, man. Look, I'm perfectly happy with where I'm at. I've mentioned before, it is definitely addictive, these shorts, because again, it's something that you don't have to put a lot of production value into. Even if you make them look really nice, you don't have to put a lot of production because it's less than a minute long.
Exactly.
But you could get, even look at with CC got what, like 200 and some thousand views on that one, and then Bricks Studio got like almost 1 million on that one. So it's just, you know, it is just completely random, I think. But you know, it's all good. I keep feeling I'm gonna be pulling away from them for the most part, except for I think that we've discussed. I think they're great for like advertisement. So when I get ready to put the drag race thing that I've been working on, the stop motion, I'll cut out a clip and I'll make one of it. Well, see, I don't know. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, because I thought the stop motion stuff would be a really good shorts thing. You know what I mean? Because it's stop motion. But I gotta be able to figure out how to take the footage and then convert it into, you know, which shouldn't be an issue. It should just be a matter of the aspect ratio when you go to make it or whatever. But I don't know. So I'll have to work that part out. What are you saying? Oh, is Sai in the house? Did I miss Sai? Yeah. Oh, hello, hi, Sai. How are you doing, Sai?
Top of the morning to you, Sai.
Top of the morning to you, Sai.
Oh, I'm sorry. Faith and Bigora.
What's he talking about?
That's what the leprechauns used to say back in the day.
Leprechauns.
Leprechauns, whatever, you know.
Oh, so did you see Brick's Toy said told Doc he's a hard man to book. I think it's going to take some cash to get him on our show. I mean, Doc will, he might, you know, give him a fee. He might come on.
You never know. I don't think I'm going to need a fee, but you never know.
I was like, we won't disclose how much I paid Doc to be on this.
Yeah, you know? He paid in cookies, people. He paid in cookies.
Look, Jay's like, huh? He also heard some. Oh yeah.
Did we say hi to Papa's Bricks?
No, I haven't gotten back down
Papa's
to
Bricks.
Yet. Who's here? Papa's Bricks.
Papa's.
Oh hey, Papa's Bricks. Yeah, good morning. I saw that you picked got a few different names for your city picked out. Rock off around. Yeah, if you guys want, you should go over to his video. His newest video, and help him decide which of the 3 names he should use. Because Papa's Bricks has an awesome city, man. He's really got a really cool city. It's definitely worth checking out. I definitely should go over and subscribe to him.
Man, my city's like a little cul-de-sac. Dang.
I gotta tell you though, man, it's not the size. I mean, yes, granted, like huge cities are impressive, but like I love Ninja City, man. I just love how it's just nice and kind of.
Has he done a video on it?
He did a shorts video where he rapped.
Shorts. Yeah, a little pan.
He did a swoop in camera.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't. I didn't think it was a very good look. I was just like, I need more. Come on, Ninja. You hardly ever post. I mean.
Well, granted, yes, Ninja should definitely do a real video of the city, because it's worth it.
Right, or at least next time we get him on stream, be like, "Yo, turn the camera on the dang city."
So yeah, Sai says that CC right now has 1.2, or 1.25 million views. Dude, that is insane, dude.
On the Mario short that she did.
I didn't even know which one it was that blew up like that, because I know she had like a couple that were doing really good. But I wasn't sure which one it was that got the whatever 200,000 or whatever it was. Because even if it got 200,000, that still leaves like what, roughly 900,000 that she got from somewhere else.
Is it wrong that I'm going to say thank God it passed Brick Studios video?
No, you're not wrong for saying that. It's okay.
Okay. I'm just like, damn.
Let's see, what else is going on? Hey, Brick Scene, thanks for storing parts. How you doing, man? I love when everybody's saying hi to each other and being cool. Papa Brick says need to vote.
Yeah, I guess you can vote.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, man. So I haven't even decided what I'm doing today. On Good Morning Brick World, like if I'm going to build something or if I'm just going to sit here and chat with you guys today.
Oh, so did you say if the drag race has been completely filmed yet?
No, not yet. It's getting close. So I have one more race to film, because like the tier system or
right,
whatever.
The threes. Yeah, the heats.
And then I have some footage, some newscaster footage to film, but that's easy because they're just sitting behind a desk. And then I just got to make sure that there's nothing else, like little 5-second clips or something I might need to put in or fill in or like, for instance, there is one thing I left open that I still got to go back and finish. So when the Mysterious Ninja and that robot Batman race. So once the Mysterious Ninja like takes out the robot Batman, he like runs back to his speeder bike to actually finish the race so he can win. So I filmed where he cut the you guys saw that in that tutorial video I did, but like he runs so fast, all you see is like a blur of him. You know what I mean? But I just didn't finish when he jumps back on the speeder bike and basically crosses the finish line. But yeah, it's getting there, and I decided to redo some of the script for episode 3 of The Misadventures of Brickhive. Okay. There's some different words I decided I wanted to use. Not like there were some bad words, but I just thought of something funnier. I'm really hoping that people will pick up on the humor because some of it is a little slapsticky, but a lot of it's just real dry, like sarcastic. It's like Sans' humor, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So like
sometimes some people don't get it. They think, you know, maybe it's being serious or whatever, but because, like, for instance, Mrs. Hive being the reporter that's on the field, you know, interviewing some of the racers and stuff, like, yeah, she has a very dry sense of humor about stuff, man. And she really throws a lot of shade at a lot of these racers without making it too obvious. So, yeah, it's going to be good fun. And like I said, I got almost all the filming done. I'm hoping. I don't think that the editing will be too difficult because there's just not going to be a whole lot of special effects, with the exception of masking stuff. So it looks like the speeder bikes are floating, or like when the ninja jumps off the bike or something like that. The only other special effects I'll probably be putting in it is just, besides sound, maybe some lasers from some of the speeder bikes shooting, and I don't know, maybe like an explosion or something like that. But
will every bike have its own personal sound?
I don't know yet. I don't know, because I have a whole thing of sound effects right now, and I have like a section of speeder bike noises, but I didn't. So far, all the ones I've taken have been from Star Wars. So there's only and I know it sounds crazy because Star Wars, speeder bikes, but there's not a lot of different noises, man. I mean, there's
okay. Well, for the main man, I recommend Sebulba's Pod Racer.
Oh, good call.
Remember that dong 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 noise it makes?
Almost like a loud fluttering noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no, I was going to do something different for Lobos, because obviously he's got, if his is a speeder bike, but it almost be like a Harley type speeder
Harley
bike,
in space, yeah.
Car kind of speeder bike thing. Like you even saw at the beginning, I can't remember if I showed it or not, where like
yeah, he pops a wheelie.
He just pops a wheelie as soon as he starts, dude. So yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to use for that, but that is a good one. So I should write that down before I forget, because I'll forget that. Where did I go with that? The stuff I was writing on. Oh. So yeah, I don't think too much else. I also, some of the production is not probably going to be all that great because I kind of messed up on a few things and not realized it. So like when I did certain camera angles of the racers coming down the road, I didn't put up my green screen. So a lot of it you won't even notice because there's so many buildings and stuff sitting up. But some of those places, I don't know, you might see like, you know, like my cup in the background. But because of that, I almost thought, I almost wonder if I should make it like it's toys and not like trying to make it like it's a real thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's so many different ways you can go with it. Hi, Jonah. What's happening? And Brick Revolution. Hate to double back to the shorts topic, but is it like, is that like YouTube's attack on TikTok? Yes.
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 I don't know about an attack as much as it is like we can share that.
Competition at the very least.
It's like, hey, we can get in on some of that action.
I don't think it's going to be able to compete with TikTok necessarily. I think it could do good on its own for its own thing, but I don't know, man. TikTok's pretty popular, man. Especially with a lot of these dancing things and stuff.
And then, of course, Instagram has the Reels now, so they're like all these different things are competing with each other. Just the different platforms have their different things.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Cabbage Face, hey, how's it going?
There you go, Raptus.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Raptus. It just, look, man, like I said, I gotta send the link to me. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. But it's a whole process for me to try and just send the link on my phone through Instagram instead of on the computer. So I don't know. Eventually, I'm just gonna have to get a hold of Instagram or send them a message or something and figure out what the heck's going on. Jesse, what's happening? Jesse Bricks Galaxy's in the house.
Hey, Jesse.
Bricks says, "Can't wait to see the finished product." Thank you. I'm actually looking forward to having it out. I wish I didn't have to work full time. Dude, I would have these things out so much faster. I'd probably have one out like every week or two if I didn't have to work. Probably more than that, because I'd be doing these things all day long. I'd be spending 16 hours a day probably making stop motion videos.
Good morning, Moto.
Oh, hey, morning. Good morning, Moto.
Hey, hello, Moto.
Moto, if you would like a link, I've got your email address, so I can actually send it to you quite easy. Were you sending one to Raptus? Oh, never mind. He's in the green room.
Yeah.
Hi, Raptus.
Hello there.
Ta-da! Is your mic gonna work?
My mic should be working.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little low. I wish I had a little volume thing I could turn up for you.
It should sound a lot cleaner than my normal audio.
It does.
Yeah, it
it's
does.
just low, that's all.
That's because I have no mic. It's literally just my phone speaker.
Oh, okay. What does General say? Same. Not a fan of TikTok. Some are creative. Most very whack. I mean,
See,
yeah.
what I see with TikTok is there was Vine, which was wonderful, and
Yeah.
then TikTok was like the bad sequel.
Didn't like TikTok buy Vine and then just like, ta-da! We're the new Vine.
Yeah, Vine was better.
But wasn't it
Right.
limited? Wasn't it like the time limit on the Vine though? You could only
Yeah,
be
there was
15
a time
seconds or
limit.
something.
There was a limit. It was only like a few seconds or so, but it was just interesting because it's like you had to come up with this interesting content in a short amount of time. And with TikTok, it's a bit more flexible,
You know,
I think.
I actually got to talk to Butt Chop a bit more, and he's actually a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, Butt Chop's
Okay.
not a bad guy, man. I just think, just like maybe some of us, I don't know if sometimes he says some stuff, and I don't know if he means it or if it just gets misconstrued or if he's joking. I don't know, because even Chop and I have had some severe disagreements about a few things, but again, I don't know if, like, we've had disagreements about stuff like Star Wars, and that's whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, everybody can have their opinions about that. It doesn't, nobody's right or wrong. Not about opinions, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody says, like, I think Star Wars is the best movie ever, blah, 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 and this one's like, I think it's stupid, it sucked. It's just opinions, man. Nobody's right or wrong. Now, we could talk about the integrity of the dialogue or the plot or whatever, but opinions are opinions. But no, there's been a few other things that I can't think of off the top of my head that, But then again, I know I've said some stuff that I'm sure many people probably don't agree with. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Chop's a good dude. I look, I know other people might have some different opinions, but I'm not other people. And until usually I see something direct that changes my mind about something, But yeah, I've never really had any personal serious problems with Chop at all. I mean, and he's always been nice as far as reaching out. I feel really bad about, me missing my segment of the stream. But again, it was just miscommunication.
Yeah.
Hey, 80s!
Actually,
ATEEZ is here.
ATEEZ, I'm sure you probably already heard, but your prize from the Halloween stream is on its way.
Uh-oh, somebody won a prize?
Yeah, my Halloween stream, just kind of spur of the moment. I did. No, it wasn't spur of the moment. It was already planned. It was planned. Yeah, it was the guess how many candy corn.
Oh, how many candy corns in the skull? Okay.
Yeah.
How many were there?
Oh, I don't remember right off the top of my head. But it was a lot more than what people thought. It was a lot more.
Like in the 600s?
Yeah, I think it might have been somewhere in the 600 range.
Well, 80s, what did you guess? What did you guess? Do you remember?
Well, the three winners guessed literally one. Someone guessed the right number, someone guessed the number above it, and then someone guessed the number below it.
Oh, wow,
That's all-
really?
that's all
Dang.
I remember
Well,
that.
That's some synchronicity, man. Wow.
Because
We
the
just
thing
started
was,
doing
is,
guessing, didn't we?
Yeah, everybody just had to keep. At first, I was going to give everyone one guess, but then I was like, well, that's dumb because you could be way off, man. You know what I mean? So I just told everybody just keep guessing, and yeah, eventually they got it. So yeah, she won. Well, actually, I can't remember how I did it because it was like first, second, third. But she had the opportunity to pick the 501st Battle Pack, but she let. I think she let Upside Down have it. Yeah, it was Upside Down Brick because he wanted me to sign it for him. I was like,
Oh, okay.
really? I was like, I'm not Ryan, man. Like, It's like I'm trying. I want to get Ryan to sign mine, man. But so I signed it and sent it off. But what I keep forgetting, man, and this is why I'm always gonna just do like e-gift cards now, even though that turned out to be a pain in the ass too. Was I just forget, like, okay, I know you gotta pay to ship stuff overseas because she lives in Ireland and one dude lives in Canada that I sent to, and yeah, you just gotta fill out like these forms and shit and
custom forms, yeah,
right.
Declarations and whatnot. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I just have a couple of wreaths.
Yeah.
So, can you combine them to make a big giant one? And how much does that
No.
wreath cost anyway?
Isn't this like $35?
Okay, because I want me one of them too for Christmas because I love me some Christmas Lego stuff.
$35 actually doesn't sound bad for that thing.
No,
We bought 2 because my mom and I are gonna build them.
Yeah,
Together. We're
I
planning-
meant to grab one and I forgot. yesterday.
Titanium Mom and
Yeah,
Titanium J.
we're planning a stream on her channel. We're not sure when yet, but it'll happen.
It'll be during the Christmas season.
Yeah, probably after
So-
my finals are done.
So I see Sai says, about his first TikTok has 37,000 views. That's a Lego Mario. But I'm very curious because I technically have a TikTok account. I just never use it. I don't go on there or anything. I think I've been on there a couple times, but I don't know. Every time I get on there, man, it's usually just a bunch of women dancing half naked or whatever to rap music. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but I'm curious to those that know, is TikTok, is it something you can make money off of? Like,
I don't think so. Not yet. I mean, maybe if you get a bazillion viewers or whatever.
well, because 37,000.
And it might have like super chats or whatever if you do some sort of, because I know people can live stream on the TikTok, can't that? People have done that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not like a format I'm trying to go, because like I have difficult time trying to make sure I stay on top with YouTube. You know what I mean? That's why it's so difficult for me to try and switch over to Twitch and do all that as well, because I mean, I'm not saying I can't, but again, and also if I didn't have a full-time job and have more time to mess around with stuff, that'd be different. But just YouTube's basically my thing. Yeah. So.
Me personally, I've never really liked TikTok. If people like it, that's fine. I just don't like the idea of a shorts, like an entire.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too. Is that is all shorts. Like you ain't making a 15-minute video on TikTok and doing something with it. I guess I don't know. Maybe.
Like it's basically a worse version of Vine and YouTube. Basically, if you want to put it in the simplest of form.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, I just haven't really
Man,
seen it point to me.
Haters gonna hate, I guess, man.
I'm not hating. I'm just spreading my.
You're just saying it's worse version. Like everybody's got to have their own platform with their own,
Well, that was kind of like yesterday when I was on Greg's 72-hour segment, and he asked me like what I thought about like the Lego roads, man. And I was like, they suck. He was joking around talking about like something I think about me being grumpy or whatever, and I was like, no, man, that has nothing to do. Like, even if I was really happy, I would still say they suck. I mean, it's not a matter of me being in a bad mood. It's just my honest opinion about them. They suck. And then and I explained like, look, if they turn out to be good, I'll eat my words and apologize about it. But I don't see how anybody with a legit city is going to be able to make this work out, look good or whatever. Now, I was saying that if you have like a +4 city, yeah, I think they'd look really good, probably work out maybe. But
are there official images for these things?
I think there is now. Let me see. I'll find them for you so we can look at them together, and you guys can tell me.
Because everybody keeps talking about it, and I'm just kind of like, well, people are like, it's the end of the world. They'll never work with my modular city. They're ruining everything,
I don't know if it's the end of the world.
Because has Lego announced, now that we're making these things, we're going to no longer make the other kind of road plates? Or are they going to be like, we're offering both because we're a greedy corporation and we can make money off of both?
I'm sure that they're going to get rid of the basement ones. They'll stop them from being in production. I don't understand why they would keep them because they don't even make the damn tan base plates right now. So I can't imagine,
Yeah.
All right. So here's a quick picture of one. So let me share the screen. I don't know what's officially been released yet. So I don't know. I don't know what pictures I can show or what can be shown. But
yeah, because I'm saying none of the Lego leaker people have shown anything.
So what I want to explain.
It looks kind of cool.
Oh, it's a YouTube video. Doggone it. Hold on. Let me find a different one. Trying to find a better one to show.
Hold on, I'll check Brickset, see if they have.
Yeah, see what you can find, Jay, and then send me the link.
2021.
Because yeah, this isn't.
Because some of that stuff looks like just people's mocks.
Well, so this is like, I guess, an official image or anything. I mean, this is what it looks like. So you can see here. All right, first of all, it doesn't sit on a base plate; it sits on a plate.
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
an image.
So just a
Alright,
regular
cool.
standard plate,
Yeah,
not a thin plate like the base plates are now, but an actual plate.
You already got the link, Jay?
I'll share my screen.
Okay, let me take this off then. Because yeah,
Okay,
what I really wanted to explain about it.
here it is.
Okay, so it doesn't sit on a it doesn't sit on a base plate. It sits on a regular plate. So think about it. You're gonna have your modulars, your everything else, your green base plates or whatever nothing's going to be the same height. So
Yeah.
and then,
But doesn't a modular come on a regular base plate and not, or regular plate and not
No,
a
it's not a base plate.
thin
I'm gonna see if
base
there's-
plate?
no, it's on a base plate. That's what modulars come on.
So modulars come on that thin plate?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, even if you have a Mills plate, it's still not going to be the right height.
Yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
this is
it's
two
not going
plates
to work
high.
out. So there's that. Then I don't know what the ends of these roads. I don't know.
That's like just
How
some
they
slope
curve down.
so that
Yeah, but I don't know.
you can
what-
just transition it to your floor, I guess.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't really make it. Now I do want to say all the street lights, all that, man, great. I love all
The
those.
street lights apparently glow in the dark as well.
That's awesome. I love that. There's no curved roads yet that I've
No.
seen. Then you've got all this gap, like all these gaps. Like, how are you gonna see? And that's where things are gonna get complicated because you can take plates and fill in these gaps, but then, and I can say this from experience because I run into this sometimes in the city, like where I have plates and base plates match up to each other, and they're not the right height. They won't fit right, and it's a real pain in the butt. So I just don't know how anybody. And what are these yellow things? Why does it look like
those
there's
are
a
like
gap?
speed bumps, I think.
Yeah, that's what they look like,
Oh
speed
my
bumps.
god!
Yeah.
Even in Lego roads, we got speed bumps now.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a crosswalk right
But
there.
But the thing is, it only works for
But
four
there's
wide
speed bumps on both
cars.
sides.
Well, yeah, because cars coming from the other direction. I mean,
But
Have you ever seen that?
but the speed bumps don't
well,
work.
yeah,
because
that's how speed
cars
bumps
are 6
are
wide.
here.
Cars are 6
Yeah,
wide, and
There's
the
sexy-
speed
there's
bumps
a-
are 4 wide.
so they'll take out the bottom of your car. You're like, oh damn, my engine
So,
plate. Oh
um,
crap.
All right, so Cy brings up a good question that I'm dying to know is how much are they going to cost?
$45 for that setup at least.
Oh, is
It's
there a price tag?
it says $20,
$20.
How many pieces?
Oh, we have a guess.
112.
We have
That's
a
not
guess.
bad.
Wow, but how many are plates, and what's the largest size plate between these things?
Well,
I'd be
let's see.
bad.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you let me in. What it do, y'all?
Hey, what did you do, baby boo?
Brick Evolution says they will probably just do curved stickers.
Looks to be
Right, well, but in a
roughly
city
18.
usually it's square, corners and whatnot,
There's,
for
there's
blocks.
18 of the square plates. 2 of them have this crosswalk print, and then 6 of these curves, and then the rest is just small green plates or tiles. Or,
Yeah, and
Oh.
also, okay, so $20. So what is this? $20?
yeah,
I don't
this is
think
So
29.
instead of getting like 2 road base plates, you get this, and it costs more. So I mean, look, I'll keep saying it until it comes out, and I see something that changes my mind. I think they suck. I think they're disgusting looking. I have no idea how anybody's going to be able to infuse this in their city. But like I said, if it
mean-
works out, I'll admit I was wrong. Stop motion expert, what's up? And
I always feel like
I like
The
it,
one
but I
use-
prefer the old roads. Like I feel like if you want brick built roads, you could do them yourself. I think that
Yeah.
when people buy the larger plates,
I
the
think
larger base
Well, the
plates,
big thing's
get
going to
more-
be is I want to see somebody like me or Hoosier or Alex Nunes. I want to see somebody with a city use these.
I feel
wanna
like
see how they're
they're
gonna
designed to be used with city
do
sets,
think,
not with modulars or whatever. So if you have the
So,
Yeah.
hospital or the
that's
fire
fine.
station, you can
That's
just slide
fine.
it right up and you're good.
That's
You know?
fine as
But
long
that's
as they don't
it.
stop making the other road-based plates.
Yeah. Well, because in the other ones you get a set of 3, don't you?
No, two.
No, you get a set of 2.
A set of 2. Well, you get more than one.
And that should just
but-
be individual road plates. Also, they should just do
Yeah.
it like they do with the green-based plates and stuff. Because then you come across
Pick
a
and
bunch
choose,
of curved roads that you don't need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do think that these tiles with the white stripe in the middle will be useful for people who just plate to road.
Yeah,
Like, even without these big plates,
yeah.
they're very useful.
And I do want everybody to understand. Again, I'll say it again. If they do work out great, I will be all about it, man. You know what I
We
mean?
need an apology
And
if
then,
people
um,
end up liking them.
I also think,
I just don't see it happening, man.
I also think that it'll be easier to do kind of different level roads and do kind of a sloped road.
Yeah.
So you
I
get
would-
different
I can
levels
see
of your
that.
city. I think that's that'll
And
be
I mean,
easier to do
I'm
with
sure there's
these.
going to be some things we can do with this that you can't obviously do with the road-based plates that might
Yeah.
work out good. Maybe you do need raised roads in some areas or something like that. But yeah, but just as a whole, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
So you will make an apology video to the roads saying, "Roads, I apologize" on your YouTube channel if you end up liking it. Deal?
Well, I mean, I was going to apologize to all of you. I mean, but I can
No,
apologize
just the
to
roads. We just
too.
want
Yeah,
a
apologize to the
apology video.
Rhodes apology.
Yeah.
And you sure those white stripes aren't going to be stickers?
It was hard to tell.
Wouldn't that be horrible?
God.
The crosswalk is stickers too.
I don't think they could make I don't think that'd be a good idea.
That would be it.
Just
that
'cause
would
it's
be
like-
horrible.
it's the road
Sky
as well.
brings up another good
It's a-
question. What about sidewalks?
I mean, that would be even perfect now. Like having the roads in that style, you could easily build the sidewalks off it.
Oh my God! And Brick says, Rose says, I believe the stripes are stickers.
I hope not.
Oh my God!
That'd
If they are, you're gonna have a lot of
that'd be a
angry.
terrible thing to do.
I don't think they are because I feel like nobody is going to be able to keep a straight line. If you're putting the little white
Yeah.
lines on there, there's no way that somebody's
Yeah, I
that
agree,
talented enough to
P-Fab.
make
Like,
it straight.
These are meant to be easy to use for kids. I'm assuming that's the target audience.
That's
So-
what I'm thinking too.
What?
I don't think they'd make those. I don't
Yeah,
think
make the
they'd
kids put those stickers down. The kids
That'd
be
be
like,
ter-
"Mom,
that'd be
Mom, I'm crying."
That'd be terrible. No one would buy them, and then
Happy birthday,
they'd
Mask.
go away.
The masks. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Even as a very talented, manly man, I can put stickers on straight. So
They suck. Stickers can be difficult, man.
they
They'd be
are.
better
They-
too.
Yeah, they could also be pre-applied
Hey, what's
stickers.
up,
How
Rap?
about that?
That's possible.
How you been?
So
Pete?
wouldn't those scrape off and transport?
What do
Yeah,
you
they
think?
might.
Rafa?
Sometimes also I find it funny that Lego is all about this good environment stuff, and instead of just using prints, they want us to have like stickers and then stuff to throw away. You know what I mean? When it would just be much better for the environment just to print them on
Yeah.
instead
I
of
agree.
filling our landfills with a bunch of backs to stickers. Now, I mean, I'm not really one for recycling anyways, but I just find it ironic that they do that. Oh, so is that how you
Yeah.
set it up to put this?
Well, this is how I'm gonna set them up to seal them.
To spray paint them.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
to use the sealant so that they
Right,
stay
that
on.
well puts a
Yeah.
thin
That's
coat
pretty
of
good. I have
basically
that,
spray,
um,
clear spray paint basically.
Well, I
But
use
yeah.
that for my artwork, man. It basically puts a shield layer on the artwork, so it's good stuff.
But when
Yeah,
I
you
do-
got to put it on those because if they got wet, the stickers would just slide off.
Well, plus a
Yeah.
lot of times if you rub your hand on it and use pencil or a smudge. and
Yep,
stuff.
it'll scratch. They're
And
so thin.
unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to glue all these pieces together. Just the 4 minifig heads onto the Technic.
Yeah, but you'll be able to
Just
use
the-
it again and again and again.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Yeah,
okay.
Like this is
that's
a
right there.
long-term investment. So
Brickfella, how you doing, man? And the pre-applied stickers, are we joking about that, or is he being serious?
He being serious.
I don't
Because
think
about the-
never
it's about the
seen Lego
roads.
pre-applied
Those could-
stickers. Have you
those
guys?
I would think they would just be printed. It'd just be so much easier to print it because it's like on what was that, the Ferrari or the Lamborghini, whichever it was, the Speed Champions one. They printed the black line on a red piece, so
Yeah.
I would think they would print the white line on some gray piece, just be easier.
I got to use my electronic Lego gift card this weekend.
Okay, titanium is cool, but he doesn't need that much spotlight.
Yeah, I don't need to flex all my stuff.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing Titanium and Jay's triple chin. So
Triple chin.
Triple chin, fam. Get it right.
I'm kidding. That Titanium Jay doesn't have a chin. He barely has one right now. You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking.
Sorry,
He's
Jay.
like a zombie.
I will show these off again though.
Oh.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they
The
are.
color 212. I want to do the pink one, but only after I've kind of mastered. Yeah.
I need to get me one of these custom figures, man.
Once I figure out how to do this, and if I can do it well, I might do some commissions. It costs about $10 to get all the supplies for the fig. It's not that expensive.
What's up, teacher? Hold on, wrap this and I'll show off your gun. What's up, teacher? Daryl from Bevan's Bricks made an okay video on the new plates. His theory is that there are road plates included in the new +4 sets, so they fit with those and they continue to use the old plates. Look, like I said, they continue the old plates, that's great. If they try and do some monopoly crap and like stop selling them so that we're forced to buy whatever road plates they give us, yeah, that's not cool. Good to see TJ back in his leg room and not the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And also Mr. Clone Studios, hello. All right, Raptors, ready to show off your gun?
I'm only going to show it off a bit because I want people to watch the video.
I was gonna say.
But this is called the Red Ruby, and she is a Star Wars pistol. But as you have seen before, it's break barrel. It's a break barrel pistol, y'all. The best
Nice.
kind of gun ever, because this just feels badass.
No, that's great, man. I like how it can snap like that.
The only problem is
Huh.
the only problem is the joints do get a bit loose every now and then, so I have to like change out the clips as well.
Yeah.
Because I
Probably be
constantly
better to
keep
use,
doing this.
You could use like hinge pieces, maybe.
That's what I'm doing.
Those would be a bit more. No, like the ratcheted joints or the ratcheted hinge pieces.
But then I'd have to put it on the bottom, and then it'd get all bulky down here, and then yeah.
Oh, you've got the clips. You have like a clip and then kind of the handlebar piece. If
Yeah, I
you
had the
use,
hinge. I had the 1x1 hinge plate, well, the 2x2 hinge plate down here. Then I have 2 headlight bricks with the clip bar piece, and then that attaches onto a 1x2 clip piece.
Tech, it's not a gun, buddy. It's a blaster.
So
You have to blast to get it right.
So here's the kind of connection that I've seen used in a few sets. If you use this end of this kind of hinge piece with the clip piece, you get that connection, and it's pretty solid, but it doesn't wear out the clip as fast.
Oh, now I see. I think I understand what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I put the
And then-
opposite. I put the opposite joint on the other side, and then like they'll just click together,
Yeah.
so I'll have a more sturdy click together.
Yeah.
But it will
And
be
then-
a bit harder to take apart.
This is what the road plates remind me of, the new ones. Just the big juniors plates.
Can
That's
someone explain
really what
something
they
to me?
are,
What are the Mills plates?
except without studs. Mills plates?
Yes, please explain to me what Mills plates are. I looked it up on YouTube, and all it looks like is plates that I have with bricks in between with another plate on the bottom. And it's like, I can do that. I didn't. Why? Why is this like a revolutionary thing, and why do people hate it?
Well,
It seems
the
people love it. And
the
people
Mills
hate it.
plates. The Mills plates allow you to get like a few plates worth of space in between the base plate itself and your top layer, which can also allow you to do brick built roads. So instead of like using the road base plates, which I guess some people don't want to use, or just putting a bunch of plates down, which would cost a lot more, you can just put bricks down on the side and connect it up. And then there's also the connecting between the base plates using Technic pieces. That's the other major aspect of it. Just being able to interlock those base plates more securely. Whereas with Lego base plates, you have to have like plate connection And he
Yeah,
went
and
under.
is
And then moving things too is a lot safer too, because on a regular
Yeah.
thin base plate, you could pick up a big modular and it could just flop off of it. Whereas on a Mills plate, it's solid, like lifting a board, and it won't bend or whatever. It's easier to move things and rearrange stuff.
So it's
Yeah.
like this, but with a brick in between.
Yeah.
Those
so it's
plates
like-
are great for a
use that
lot of
for
different
my
things.
design.
It's just the problem is it makes your city that much more expensive to make.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and then wiring for lighting is easier too underneath, because you can hide all that stuff in the space
And
below.
yes, Brick Revolution. That's one of the biggest things that I'm down with about the Mills plates is you can run wires through it for lighting. That just because see, before I knew about Mills plates, I just assumed I was going to have to just drill holes in the table. You know what I mean, and have them run up through the bottom. But with Mills plates, you can just run them from behind, and you can still go underneath the table if you want. But at least you have a lot of room to
So this is-
finagle.
This is kind of what the Mills plates looks like
Yeah.
Oh,
a little bit.
Jonah asked
Yeah.
a question. I'm not sure if it's a he or she. I'm just going to say them. They asked if what my blaster is, if it's a shotgun of sorts. It's in between. It's more like a shotgun pistol, where it takes a shell, but it's in the pistol format. I will be creating
Like a
shotgun
smaller
blaster
shot.
soon, though. It's like a hunt.
Evolution.
Like a flare gun.
Like the
Basically, if you want to put it like that, it's a flare
Very
gun.
good.
It's a giant flare gun.
Lorraine,
No,
how are you
not gun.
doing today?
Not gun, blaster. Please don't demonetize this YouTube.
Oh wow, we're probably already past that. Actually, you know, the last Good Morning Brick World, they demonetized me, and I sent it up for a review, because I didn't think we said anything really too out of line. I think what happened is Moto started talking about his. I think he was he saying like his dad, or I think he said his dad was born in like one of the concentration camps over here for
Internment camp.
Yeah, the
Internment
internment
camp.
So I think that might have
Isn't that where
triggered
they
it.
took all the Japanese Americans and put them into
Yeah, but
formal
I
concentration
fought it to be reviewed, and then they approved it. But I think soon I might do a Good Morning Brick World or something like that by myself, just to see what happens, because I can't place like on the Hive streams. Like, yeah, dude, there's so many things we say that I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. But like Good Morning Brick Worlds, usually we're pretty tame, and I'm usually watching people, you know what I mean, about stuff. So I don't get it sometimes. Why I would do it on Good Morning Brick World, but
because it's
but regardless.
Well, it's a robot algorithm looking at it, and then it's reviewed by another robot. So that's why anytime you get one, just hit the appeal. A human will look at it and go, "Oh, the robot made a mistake." It happens like too often. Not just appeal anything. It happens like that. Just appeal it.
So yeah, it is what it is.
I think Ninja with the bricks is here.
Ninja, what's happening, Ninja?
And that crazy Lorraine Fox. Oh, brother, look out, everybody.
I thought it was pretty funny. Who said it, man, about lock up your wine cellars because Lorraine
and Brixus are here. Oh, yeah. And Brixus was all like, whoa, my homie is here when Lorraine arrives. So you know there's trouble.
Like
Trouble's a brewing.
It's called trouble, and make it double.
Exactly.
Oh, and something interesting, and I thought was really cool. As soon as I started streaming, Ninja with the Bricks himself subscribed to me. The real Ninja.
What?
With the Bricks.
No
Yes,
way.
I was worthy of his subscription.
There you go.
So he was lurking in the chat. He was lurking in the chat then.
So now
He didn't say nothing.
You really need to celebrate if BFAB and Sans subscribe to you.
BFAB will never subscribe to me.
BFAB subbed to my
to his
mom, but
friend.
subbed to me.
I could have sworn I've helped him out a lot to be technically his friend, and he still has not subscribed to me.
They're like, it's not about friend, man. It's business. They're like, we can't be filling our feet up with just anything.
Nothing personal. Just
I heard something about feet, so I returned. What are we talking
Oh,
about?
I was joking around because Raptus was really happy and stuff that Ninja Look at Ninja's like, what? Who?
What? Who?
But
Like, was my phone in my pocket and something happened?
Ninja was happy, or he was happy because Ninja subscribed to him, and I was like, well, you really should celebrate when BFAB and Sans ever subscribed to you, man. Because that's when you know you're doing good, if they subscribe to you.
I mean, you know you're really doing good if Sans sub to you, because Sans not sub to a lot of people.
Yeah, Sans don't really sub to much of anybody, man. I
He
mean,
sounds like a loser.
I agree.
look, now, see, you guys, now he'll show up. He does that, man. But
He's
no,
always
not a
listening.
loser. Nobody's a loser around here.
Oh, I thought everyone was a loser here. That's
I mean,
why
except unless you like literally lost at something, then yes, I'm sorry. Technically, you're a loser. You know, we don't have to use it in a derogatory way, but if you're not a winner at something, there's only one other way to go.
We're not gonna sing the song.
Only
What,
a
the loser
stick
song?
feels enough.
Oh,
The Beck song.
I'm a
Yeah, the Beck
loser,
song.
baby. Yeah, I should probably play.
So
that.
why don't you kill me? You know.
Look, Brickfellow says I'm satisfied that Doc subbed to my account.
Who did what? The what? The how?
Oh, Brexus, I need to get my hands on some of this Lego magazines in general. Oh, Chef, man, what's happening? Dang, Chef, I saw you jumped in earlier and I forgot to say hi. How you doing, Chef?
I was afraid he was in the green room.
No, I saw him in the chat earlier, but we were talking. I forgot to say hello. Oh, Ninja, it wasn't an accident. You did that on purpose. But yeah, the magazines, it just blows my mind. I go to like Walmart and I see these Roblox magazines and I don't see a Lego one. I'm like, what? And you know what even kills me even more is not long after I got on my Dark Ages and I got back into Lego, I remember seeing some Lego magazines here and there, but I just wasn't. I was like, I don't care about the Lego magazine, you know. But now it's like, oh, I'd really like to check them out. And
Well, the thing is, they don't sell well in the States. I don't know why. I know, like, a bunch of stores near me tried them, and they had them for about 2-3 months, and nobody bought them. So then they were gone after that. So
which blows my mind.
Did you buy any BFAB?
no, because minifigs that I already had, they were just basic, generic minifigs. So, like, if they had rare exclusive minifigs in those magazines, I feel like a lot of people would buy them. But they're really not exclusive minifigs in the magazines. So.
I bought a couple from a store. I'm trying to find that store. That was in the U.S., like the Nindroid one.
Yeah, you would think that the Lego store itself would just carry them and be like, look, we carry the magazine.
Yeah,
Here
it's
it
an
is.
official Lego magazine.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, I could see if they're not going to carry, like, blocks. Is that what that one was called?
Yeah.
You know how, like, there's a, like, official, like, well, not official Lego magazines, but, like, Lego magazines that aren't
Right,
official Lego magazines, which I think are great. There's 2 different ones. I can't remember the other one, but I'd love to get a subscription to them. I really think I should, like, do that. And they make good, and probably make good video content too, man, to show everybody, because I don't think a lot of people get to look in those magazines.
Yeah, I just bought the figs because that's all I care about. Although I do want some of the posters for the Ninjago ones.
I'm gonna test out my camera and mic again and see if does any better.
All right.
Because I've never had any issues so far with it.
The hinge plates, like the hinge hinge plates, they're at an angle to where, since there's notches within one of them, the notch comes in at an angle and it won't go in properly, so it's
Can you
literally
show?
just the same connection.
You can't show? Because you're trying to mock it right now, aren't you?
Yes. Okay, so I'll try to show it as best as possible, but normally you just clip it there and it ratchets. But it's coming in at such an angle where it's like a loose connection. Because of the angle of the blaster.
Okay. Because it's not an actual angle.
Well,
it's
that's
a slight angle.
Thing with Lego is there's a lot of times, and look, I'm not no serious mock builder. I can only imagine people that build mocks a lot probably go through this, where you come across angles, curves that you got to figure out a way to make that work, especially if you want a solid build. Because I've seen some builds, whether different types of builds, you know, that on the outside they look perfect, right? But you know, like there's this one piece that's only hanging by like 2 studs or something. They're basically just, you sit them on a shelf and that's it. You can't like, you know, handle them or, you know.
Exactly. The wings fall off every time you touch it. You're like, leave it alone. Just leave it there.
Yeah, just leave it there, man. Don't
Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze, dang it.
BFAB, I'm curious, how are you doing, man? Have you started your new job? I was just wondering how you've been.
Is he back? And how are the ladies? How are the ladies of Walmart?
I was like, he might have went to go make a sandwich or go use the bathroom or something. I don't think he fell asleep. It's morning.
Yeah, he should be awake now. It's daytime.
It's too late in the morning to be falling asleep.
So I got to figure out when. Oh my gosh, dude! I cannot wait to build that Ecto One. I am so excited to build that thing.
And you or Greg doing that this weekend? This Thanksgiving weekend?
Next week.
Or the week after?
They're coming Saturday.
No, this Saturday.
Yeah. Coming. Because it's Sunday. Haha.
Yeah. So I don't know if we've reached out to everybody yet either. That's been a guest on the show. I know we've reached out to just about everybody, but it gets confusing because sometimes I think he contacted someone and he thinks I contacted someone, and then someone didn't get contacted.
So is it going to be build it till it's done, or is it going to be multiple stream?
Oh, we're going to do 2 different streams. We're going to go all day.
So it's until it's done then.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of streams. So like he'll start off like normal, do like 4 hours. Then we're going to break, premiere 2x2, and then we'll jump on my stream for the rest of it.
Yeah.
That's not the way I said something.
Sounded like somebody said something and opened and closed the door.
Stop opening it up. Do you understand me? Do you understand?
Raptus, your microphone. He can hear you, Raptus.
Here, I'll go ahead.
Don't kill your younger brother. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Awkwardness for you. There you go.
Exactly. Don't kill him. He doesn't understand. Okay, your little brother wants to be with you. He thinks you're cool.
So Brixus, Lane's asking if you had fun on the stream yesterday. I'm assuming you're talking about on Leonard Brick's stream. That was cool. The first time I've ever heard Brixus. Man, I always say that right. You got to really pronounce that right, because you say it too fast, you say it wrong. Brixus. Yep. That's definitely a hard one to say 3 times fast. So Chef says he's ready for Saturday. Yes, that's right, because Chef, you've been a guest, haven't you? That's right.
And then Ninja wants to know when's the what time does the transatlantic start?
I want to
because it's like usually like 11 o'clock our time, Ninja.
Yeah, I think for Eastern time it'll start at 10 in the morning.
It's even earlier.
Yeah, I think it might be at 10. It could be 11. I got to double check. We got to make sure we got our time right. Huh?
Yeah, but it's morning.
For you guys, that'll be like 7 a.m. for you, Doc.
Yeah, in the East Coast. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
9 a.m. for me. That's
the good thing is, my segment wouldn't start until I don't know, like maybe 11 or noon or something like that on the West Coast. Because, like I said, we're going to do 4 hours with Greg, then stop, premiere the new 2x2, and then once that's over with, we'll jump on the next stream. Is that train?
Yeah.
Oh snap!
It's still here.
Which train is that?
This is the Mach one.
The Mach one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in MOC.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it on the
I thought you meant like Mach 1 as in, sound barrier.
It's a larger. It's basically a larger blue Emerald Knight. And then I have the tender here too.
Yeah, man, I really like that train a lot.
But I'm almost certain that I will be getting the stuff to motorize it, either for my birthday or Christmas. So I was on the phone with my mom like a month ago, and I was mentioning it, and then she had me tell her every single item, the exact name, and I went through it very slowly. And I'm pretty sure she put them all in the Lego shop cart.
Wow.
She's like, slow down, wait. Yep. Okay, next one.
I think I'm even going to get lights as well with it. Because I wasn't planning to give it lights, but my mom wants me to give it lights, so I'm probably going to get lights anyway. So.
Right on.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Brick Bunnies is here. Hey, Brick Bunnies. Welcome back.
Brick Bunnies. And Lando
from Vacay. Lando had that trouble. Now we got Lando, Brixus, and Lorraine. Oh my God! Oh no! Is Tech here? If Tech is here, it's over. It's over.
Tech is around. I don't know if he's still
I
here.
think Tech is here.
Women are scary, so we need to ban all the women. If we could quickly do it, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay. And then
we'll
G Brix, and then G Brix is here too.
Hi, G Bricks.
Is that a female too? We banning that person too?
I don't know.
I think it's
They just said, "Hey, oh."
Lando, if you would like an invite, let me know. Ninja, same thing. I know you guys have been on before, so.
Yeah.
I gotta find something to put this in.
Oh yeah, Tech is here.
He's hiding. Step back, Tech. Step back.
Hiding from those thirsty ladies. It's okay to be thirsty. They're always thirsty for Tech.
I think it's a massive no. What do you guys think? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Tech. Kidding.
He's not kidding, Tech.
I'm not kidding.
I'm just kidding. He's kidding.
I'm not kidding. Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, one of us has got to be kidding, dude.
I'm never kidding. I'm the most serious individual out there.
We all can't be serious all the time.
Well, he can't run very fast in that costume.
Huh?
Tech, he's running for the hills in that costume. Wobbling, more like.
The most epic Halloween stream I've ever done, that's for sure. What did everyone get with the double VIP weekend? I bought Ecto 1 and these minifigs.
So, how many points did you score?
Oh, dude. I think it was 2,600. Because it was 1,600. No, wait. Shoot, because I think it was 1,600 for the VIP. It was either 16 or it was 13. So since it was double, you know. And then I don't know if I got any VIP points for these things or not, but I mean, you think something. It's $10. Isn't that weird how CMFs are $5 a piece, but for $10 you can get 3 of these ones that you can only get at the Lego store?
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
I told Mrs. Hive, I was like, oh, this would be great to use as a sig fig for your mom.
And she's like, oh my god, I'm so offended.
So I always like getting the Lego store custom ones. All right, I gotta get these other pieces over here. How am I gonna do this? I wish stop motions didn't take so long to make.
Well, the way you do them, it doesn't seem like it takes that long. It's just
if I can really go hard on working on them, you know what I mean? But I'm basically just working on them for about 2 to 3 hours, roughly every other night, you know what I mean? That's what I was saying. Like, if I didn't have to go to work all day, man, I would be putting in like 16 hours a day probably doing these things. I'd probably have a new one out every week. But the good thing about it is it means it's sort of less competition for me. Because there's some really good stop motion artists out there, but most people will try it and they're like, nah, this is way too hard, man. I ain't messing with this. And even the ones that do stick with it, there's a lot of them that I don't think push themselves. And you're not going to put out as good content.
Oh yeah, like yesterday I had to throw together a video in like 10 minutes and I'm just like, okay. The content was horrible, but it was a video. I'm trying to prove to everybody that I can make daily videos. So.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you pump out a bunch of news ones in the same day.
No, I don't think I did double uploads any of those days. I don't think so.
BFAB, did you ever report on the Ninjago sets?
I did not, no. I was going to, and then I'm just like, everybody's already done it, so.
I would have viewed it, BFAB.
Yeah, the thing is, I am a huge fan of these sets. I have to say they're the best sets in a while.
Yeah, they're great. I'm buying them all.
I am very impressed. There's not one set that I look at and go like, oh, this is bad. I'm like, good. I started recording the video and I got through the cheaper sets, and I'm just like, dang, these are all really good. Look at all these new weapons and hair pieces and everything.
It's all good. There's only like a couple like small nitpicks that I have, but pretty much everything's good.
I'm just glad we could get the rest of the Masters of Element in that.
We're only missing.
That set.
We're only missing one now. We'll be missing Camille, the Master of Form.
That's so crazy. Yeah, I mean, oh, dude, I just realized I still have that little pack with like Shadow Dude or whatever and Skylar.
Yeah, Shade.
Yeah,
Shade,
I haven't
Skylar,
even
and
opened
Ash.
that. Yeah, I still haven't even opened that thing. I think it's still sealed somewhere.
Yeah, I have that.
Man.
I opened it. It's nice.
I was trying to figure out what everybody's talking about in the chat, man. Like, what penguin are you talking about?
Oh, they're talking
Well,
about
I
Tech.
think that Tech kind of has that penguin look. If you've ever looked at him directly, he kind of looks like a penguin.
You mean
So
like?
Does he now?
They talking about that walk.
Now I'm gonna stare at him next time I see him. I'm like,
Now I remember when he had his costume on the Halloween, he was walking like a penguin.
He waddled
That- that waddle kind of thing.
But BFAB, I do think the Titan mech should have come with another fig, probably like a Nia fig, because Nia's just not in the next wave at all.
Yeah, but, well, I mean, those were only the
She'll be in
legacy
season
sets that got
14.
revealed. Like, we haven't seen the rest of them
Yeah.
officially get revealed, you know?
We haven't seen the Overlord Dragon, or Ninjago City Gardens, or the 4+ set, or any of the season 14.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, we've already
Yeah.
seen, like, really crappy images of the season 14 sets, but it's hard to tell what minifigs are in those
Yeah.
sets. So,
But Neo will for sure be in season 14 because
yeah.
it's the main season. But she's been lacking, and so is Zane kind of in the legacy sets, although he is in this newest wave, thankfully. They haven't given-
Why is he lagging?
No, he's lacking. He doesn't have a legacy, the second legacy suit. He doesn't have a variant for that, which I'm really not a fan of because it means they won't make the Ninja Copter as a legacy set.
Oh, okay.
That's something I really want to see. But, and
I
then
think the only
Nia,
set that I have an issue with is that Ninja Charger. I feel like it doesn't look
it doesn't
as
look
accurate.
quite. It doesn't look quite right. But it's. I mean, all the legacy sets are, somewhat different. Like Stormfighter here, much bigger than the original. Several of these features weren't here. Like it didn't have.
Dude, that
didn't have
reminds me-
blasters
that's the
there.
legacy version, right?
I know, but
Yeah.
that totally reminds me of a combination between the X-Men jet and the ones from like Avengers and stuff. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head.
Quinjet.
Quinjet, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I mean, and I'm sure the X1 Ninja Charger will still be good as well. It doesn't look quite like the original, but that's just ultimately what's been happening with the legacy sets.
So I feel
Right.
like they try to make it more TV show accurate. I feel like this is kind of a step back, in my opinion. I feel like
Yeah,
the
I
first one
mean-
really nailed it.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. The first iteration of this set looked so good and looked almost 100% accurate to the TV show version. So there's really nothing they can do to improve on that particular version. So they're just gonna kind of make something new and something bigger.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
Which
not-
is
the
which is a
Ninjago.
theme
All
with
the
a lot
thing.
of the-
Oh, we have a guest. We have a guest.
Everything is built with Lego. So how come when they make the sets they aren't exact? Because basically they built the set on the show out of Lego, with
I mean-
actual connections and everything. So it's not like they.
I mean,
fake
the sets
how it went together.
The sets match. The sets match. Is just
Yeah.
some match more than others.
Well, even like look at the older one. It looks like I can't tell if this newer one has a play feature where it launches out the
It
motorcycle.
does. It does.
Okay, because
I think actually the play feature, I'm not sure yet, but you can lift the hood and launch the bike at the same time. Whereas in the old one you had to do each separately.
Oh.
And I mean I think this one will just look a lot cleaner with the
That's
features.
cool.
So,
How are you, Lando?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Tired, but good.
Yeah, that seems to be.
Oh, she's about to eat. Hey, and John Y wants to know if BFAB's heard anything on the next modular.
Yes, BFAB, have you heard anything?
Yeah, people are dying to know what the next modular
I've
might be.
heard stuff, but I don't believe they're accurate. Somebody made a comment yesterday that we're close friends with, and he made a comment that another YouTuber told him something, but that I don't believe is accurate. So,
I mean, we got to be hearing something soon, right?
yeah. No, really soon. I can say this. Actually, do I want to get this person? Will this Somebody in the Ambassador Network has already been offered the new Modulate building. I could say that.
Oh, okay.
Without it being,
I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I didn't drop any names. So
Right, and we know a lot of people in the land, so you're good.
Yeah.
I think that's like ridiculous, though. But that's just my personal opinion, and it's not a jealousy thing. I mean, I have no issues with obviously, YouTubers getting free stuff to review. I mean, that's just normal. You know what I mean? But it just seems weird that somebody would get it before it's even a release, before we even know what it is. Like you're giving a content creator the ultimate surprise. You know what I mean? Like, and if I was Lego, I wouldn't even like that. I'd be like, no.
I'd be afraid that somebody might leak it.
We'll officially release it, you know?
But didn't they do that with some of the Mario stuff to some of the people too, though?
Yeah. They got. Look, the thing is, the Mario people, I think they've had them 2 months in advance. Because I talked to a few people, I'm pretty sure they got them 2 months before they were even revealed.
Yeah,
so they got them way in advance. So,
and I think that should be like all the time is what the land should do, because that's the whole idea, is like to get it to these people first so they can have it built, have their video ready. So as soon as it's they officially announce the photos, bam, the video can be out. And like, here's the set, check it out.
This is another thing too, and again, this is my personal opinion or whatever, and a lot of people would disagree with me about it, but I think they give too many people free sets to review.
Yeah, there's that too.
I think there's just way too many, man. Like, there's big enough YouTubers that they give it to that they really don't need to give out a bunch more. You know what I mean? Because, like, everybody's gonna and the reason I say this, again, it's kind of a petty reason because I don't really care too much. But anytime something new comes out, before everybody else even gets a chance to really do it, man, I still see tons of reviews on it just from all the YouTubers that get it for free before we even get it. You know what I mean? It just floods your page, and I'm like, yeah, a couple's good enough. I mean,
for me though, like one thing that bothers me with how the land is work is I see a lot of small YouTubers now getting in there, and I'm just like, Dad, I mean, you're not getting enough views for me to think that you should be in the land, right? And even myself at 8,000 subs, I don't think I deserve to be in the land. But after seeing a YouTuber with less subs than me get in there, I'm just like, screw it, I'm applying. So
exactly, yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
too.
you should. I mean, because you're a big part of the community, BFAB, and
they can only say no. There's no reason not to apply.
They already rejected me once, and they're not doing it again. I will take a stand.
It is a weird thing. I just
burnt myself. This is horrible. R.I.P. BFAB.
Wait, did you burn yourself?
Are you cooking too?
I made myself some bread with vegan cheese. Little did I know that this bread would be hot. I just let me grab it. Okay. Oh my God, this hurts. Okay, I'm not gonna throw it on the floor. So it's fun to get burned.
Yeah, the bread's hot. Imagine how hot the cheese is.
That's the good part.
No matter how many times I burn myself when I eat hot pizza, I still keep doing it.
Oh yeah, it's very therapeutic.
Tech, I know that a YouTuber named Bricks by Mind got in with not a lot of YouTube subs, but he did have a rather large Instagram following when he got into LAN, and that's what allowed him to kind of take off with his YouTube channel.
I don't want to say who got in, I think this person is sub, but this person has way less subs than me. Yeah. Okay, not way less, but less subs than me.
I know Bricks by Mind was just someone that I saw on Instagram.
I am cooking mac and cheese.
He gets the sets.
Yeah, I don't know what's a good criteria for it or anything like that, but
I mean, he did have the Instagram following to support it. So. I mean, and it's just they look at multiple platforms, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's just like between the Bricks that over in New Zealand or whatever. He's pretty much the biggest YouTuber in New Zealand, and he's only got 3,000 subscribers, and he's in the land. And he was the first one to do the Razor Crest, build the Razor Crest.
I don't think he has 400 subscribers or 500.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he doesn't have very many, but he's in the land because he's the only one out there in that country. So, just like I think the other person got in because they're a girl and they live in Canada.
Got it, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only reason.
Yeah, but that just doesn't. I don't know, man. It just doesn't sit right with me when people get stuff due to things that they have no control over, instead of just their actual talent or their own criteria of like how many subs they have or whatever. But I don't know.
No, they'll all identify as a transvestite. Then when they're like, oh yeah, we don't have any transvestites in the land, you got in.
that would be a twist.
And they say no, you just say they're transphobic.
Exactly. You're not being inclusive.
So yeah, it's an interesting dynamic. But eventually, I mean, I feel like eventually they're just gonna be like, look, we're packed full of people now. We can't, because it's not like unless they either kick somebody out or somebody dies. It's not like this is the same type of thing where somebody's gonna retire and then somebody can fill their spot. You know what I mean? It'd be a long time before anything like that happens. So eventually, they just gotta have just too many people in there, man. You know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, especially if they're like picking countries and stuff and going, oh, we don't have enough people from this country, but it's just kind of like, this is the internet. It crosses all borders. So it doesn't matter if I live in Canada or Venezuela. I'm going to be able to reach the world, you know?
Like, just had like a land for different regions of the world. You know what I mean? Like for America, you have a certain amount of number of land members. And then maybe for like Asia, you got a certain amount of members. And, you know, like just going around.
And exactly, and each one of these land members doesn't get the same thing. So one of them gets Star Wars, one of them gets Harry Potter. This way, I'm not inundated with 20 Diagon Alley videos.
Maybe you know, question for me, because this is something I never thought about asking: is what is the purpose of a land member besides doing reviews?
You represent
Lego sets.
You represent Lego. That's basically what you do. You represent Lego.
Girl.
You're basically someone who's not paid to represent Lego, basically.
Pretty much.
They're paid in free sets.
Roadrunner, what's happening?
And then
but there's also
producing,
like for
producing
instance,
those free set reviews.
But I feel like there could be
money.
some double like negative stuff going on, because for instance, my Lego store that I go to all the time, they're hiring. And I've always joked around how I was like, yeah, man, I'll go work at a Lego store, even if you don't pay me that much, man, because I'll get discounts every year. You'll get your employee Lego Christmas gift set or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but I've also heard that if you do that, like, you're not really supposed to have like a YouTube channel, or, you know, like, or if I sit here and talk about how much I think the new roads suck, you know, like, it's just not gonna like look good, you know, because I work at Lego. But I heard Rich Boy Jay works at Lego.
Yeah, the thing is also Rich Boy Jay is in a high position too, you know?
I don't get, what does that matter?
He's an assistant manager, and I think his coworkers like him. I think the only way you can technically get fired from Lego, not like everybody's going around saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel. Nobody really does that.
Yeah,
and
but
I don't
everybody,
think
I'm sure, probably knows he does. Wait. Doggone it, we just lost feedback.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they have some sort of a social policy, but, you know, they can't really stop you from doing whatever you want to do outside of work. When I was like at Toys R Us, I couldn't film anything on the property or do anything on the clock that might be associated with some sort of outside social networking, but I wasn't against the rules for me to talk about them, you know, in Facebook or anything else that I wanted to. They were just like, be careful. Just be careful what you say is all, you know.
I just thought that it was sort of like a conflict of interest. I mean, look,
it might be. It might be.
I wish Mr. Hinkle is here, because he'd probably have a really good definite answer. But I just thought that if you were working for Lego, you weren't supposed to have a channel, because, you know, now land's different, because you're not working for Lego. Lego's not paying you. You know what I mean? But I just thought that if you're actually working for them and getting paid, you're not supposed to. But then I see Rich Boy Jay is, and if you're in a management position, you would think that would be even more of an incentive for you not to have one.
Not to,
You're supposed to represent, you know, like
set an example for the employees too.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's hypocrisy going on, or if it's just they're like, we frown upon you having a Lego channel. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And, you know, I find it really odd that he doesn't like Mandalorian anymore, but he likes The Last Jedi.
He doesn't like the Mandalorian, the show, anymore?
No, I think it has something to do with Boba Fett. I don't remember exactly. But, like,
Boba Fett should be dead. He died.
But I can't remember. I just remember when I was watching his video when he was saying like these different points of why he didn't like it, but I know he likes he likes Rian Johnson and stuff, and I'm like, dude, Rian Johnson did exactly what you're talking about, but even way worse. Like what? So, anyways, I just thought it was weird. Pears and milk, you what love what tech what? Woodshop teacher's got to go. Dinner's ready. Thanks for hanging out with us, Woodshop teacher. Have a good dinner. Land of Sweet says, Roadrunner, now you can just relocate to my apartment, and you always had a chance to get in. Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm not sure where Lando is staying in at the moment, but, maybe you should talk to her and work that out, man.
I think Rogue would probably not do that. I think Rogue has standard. But
having a roommate can help out sometimes, Lego says Nan is a way for Lego to get grassroots style marketing or relatively cheap. Yeah, I agree. I mean, and look, that's nothing new what Lego's doing. I mean, every company does that kind of stuff. Like if you review tech stuff, you get stuff to review for free. And you know what kills me though? And again, this is petty, but you know what I absolutely hate is when I see non-Lego YouTubers get free Lego sets. Like, look. I love Star Wars Theory. I watch that show religiously, man. But when he got I can't remember what he got, but I can't remember if it was a UCS Millennium Falcon or something. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, you don't even review Lego sets. I get your Star Wars channel, but or I've seen I can't remember who it was, but it was a Funko Pop reviewer get a Lego set once, and I was like, what? So that's usually I'm like, what do you it just killed me, man. Greg says I feel Rogue Runner is doing that Homer Simpson meme right now.
Like which one?
Oh goodness. All right, let me see here. We're working on this castle again. There is one thing though. I just don't understand when people get mad at reviewers for getting free sets. I've never understood that. Or the big one.
Or they don't believe that they got it for free. That's the thing that always drives me crazy. It's like, why would they say they got it for free if they didn't get it for free?
The worst thing that I've seen, honestly, and this happens to Ryan all the time, dude, where Ryan will get a set for free and give an honest review if it's good or not. And if he says it's not that great, people will just castrize him, man, for well, you got it for free. How can you I just commented on one of his videos the other day, really thanking him, for just keeping it real with your reviews, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter. It was the one that he got that the Y-Wing from Timmy, and it doesn't matter if it's Lego, it doesn't matter if it's a friend. I just really appreciate that he gives, an honest review about stuff, man. And I just hate when people are like why do
it's like there's the one side where it's gives a good review and you're like, yeah, that's because you got it for free.
Right.
But then there's the other side where he gives a poor review and it's like, you can't say that. You got it for free.
I know, you can't win both ways. And I hate when people do that crap, man. You know what I mean? It's so dumb. But whatever. I'm sure he's used to it by now. Hey, London Bridge Bricks is in the house. What's up, Greg?
Hey, Greg.
How you doing, brother?
I remember being in a call with Ryan, and he's like, yeah, this thing sucks, basically. And I'm like, Tim, you're going to say that? He's like, I'm honest.
Dude, and you got to think about that, man. The reason why that is, because I've often thought, if LAN sponsored me or something like that, I'd be so scared to give them bad reviews because you think okay, they're going to kick you out of LAN or whatever, you know what I mean? But I admire that so much. Ryan does not care. He's going to tell you what he thinks about it, man. And because there's been times he said stuff and I was like, I'm like, wow, he really said that? Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, Ryan has no issue with being honest. Sometimes Ryan being honest though, he comes off as a complete ass.
I know.
And I think that we all kind of know that. Ryan, I remember Ryan had said some stuff to me where I'm just I'm literally I'm gonna snap and put this guy in his place. And then I'm just it's not like he's targeting me only. He does it with everyone. So then I just
Right.
like feel a little bit.
I remember when I first started watching him, you know, as good as he is at his channel and all that, yeah, there'd be times I'm like, God damn, dude, that's kind of a douchey thing to say. But then once I realized and watched more of his stuff, and then especially once I got to know him and stuff, I just know, like, that's just how sometimes he just comes across and sounds, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times people think I'm, like, really upset about something, and I'm not. I sound passionate when I'm talking about something I don't like, you know? I was talking about on Greg's stream yesterday. Now, granted, probably that's the best context. Before I got on Greg's stream yesterday, I messaged him, and I was like, I'm so effing mad at Lego right now. I'm ready to start collecting something else, you know? But when I was talking about, like, the roads, you know, how they suck, you know, it wasn't any kind of malice or I was upset. I just thought they sucked. So I think a lot of times some people do misconstrue Ryan's demeanor with his words.
Well, the thing is, Ryan is honest. Sometimes it's mean and brutal. But, like, at first I used to get really upset about it. But then I'm like, Ryan actually does this to everybody. It's not like he's doing it to one person, not the other person. Ryan is straightforward with, no, you're not going to get this done. Are you stupid? Blah, blah. I'm like, dang, you're meaner than me.
Well, and I've said it a billion times, too, man. Like, he's a nice guy, man. Like, he really is, like, a nice guy. You know, it just, again, sometimes he just comes across, especially if you don't know him. But he's done a lot of nice things that he doesn't have to do, man.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
And I've seen him do it for other people, not just me. So, yeah, you know.
Deep down, he's a good guy. He's very brutally honest, and if you can't take that, then, you know.
Well, and you know something else, too, that he did, I can't remember how long ago it was, but when he actually admitted about how he's changed about stuff, you know what I mean? You know, about things like maybe he said in the past or whatever. You know, he's grown up. You know what I mean? Like he's just like anybody does. You know, people mature, man, over time. You know, you're a totally different person than when you're 18 than you would be maybe when you're like 25 or something. You know,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of the older AFOLs that really need to learn how to mature, and I'm not going to name drop people, but you know, Hoosier Haley, just like, you know,
like in the auction today.
Literally, I literally, so I have my personal account. I decided to just comment like, hey, how you guys doing? I knew they had blocked my main account, my Lego account. So it was like, hey, just chatting with people casually. Within a second, got blocked. So then I sent them a message. I texted Hoosier something very mean, and then I'm just like, okay, whatever, good. I feel better now. Just be them like that. You guys are 30, 40 years old. I mean, I don't blame people. Like, I understand why Haley's upset. I mean, have you seen her? Have you seen her husband? No, I understand. Like, you got to look at these people, and you're like, I understand why she's miserable, but I don't understand why Hoosier is. But,
no, I was trying to say that Land of Sweet, use a plate. You don't eat directly out of the pot. What a savage!
No, that's being crafty right there.
See, it's one less dish, though. That's the thing. Dishes,
You're like, I don't want to wash more dishes.
Using the big spatula. I'm just like, damn.
Not a spatula, it is a wooden spoon.
What's everybody talking about? Everybody's saying hello and talking to each other. Lennon says, no, I can get back to the brick. Oh, yeah. What you working on? I can't remember. Oh, Tex says, I ain't taking her home to mom with that severe lack of etiquette.
It's okay, Tex. I have amazing etiquette.
Crafty, Tex, she'd be good for you.
Tex, I have perfect etiquette, okay?
She knows how to cook.
Like a pig, I swear. What the hell? What are you really eating with a? I didn't realize that.
Directly out of the pot, man.
That is more hood than me. And I have a big spoon. That's all it is.
I told you she was savage.
Hey, Blitz. What's up, Blitz?
Again, it's one less dish. I mean, I was in an apartment where I had to do the dishes all the time.
That's a horrible excuse.
I do the dishes every day.
God, I hate doing dishes.
I'd like to say I thought I was hood. I don't think I'm hood anymore, y'all.
Oh no, BFAB, you're hood.
Yo, dog, what you saying?
You know, and the interesting thing is too is I usually don't eat like at the table. I usually just sit in the
Stand over the stove.
Well, that too, yeah.
Just so you know, Lando, so you can always turn off your camera while eating if you want.
Oh, you're fine.
Now I gotta look away from my phone.
Let's see here. Will says this is the same girl that ate the whole pizza. Dude, that's impressive. I could kill a pizza too, man. Well, I can't kill like a big pizza like I used to, but I can definitely kill like a regular, smaller pizza.
Well, I mean, it was a small one. I could actually eat 2 pizzas and finally be full with like that size. But I mean, it's like one of those really thin, dinky pizzas. I mean, I just go through them.
So when I got diabetes, the reason I got diabetes, a lot of people get this mixed up because they think it's because like I ate a bunch of sweets and stuff like that. And I mean, I had sweets, but no, the thing is like I always loved to eat. Like I just love to eat, man. I love to taste the stuff. I just love eating, you know what I mean? And I love food. There's so many good food out, there. But I love carbs. So it wasn't really sweets that got to me, you know what I mean? It was all the carbs, like pizza and fries and chips and bread and
it all converts to sugar in your system.
Right. So that's what got me, and that's still to this day. That's my crutch, because I still like I'll cheat sometimes and eat something sweet, you know what I mean? But it's always just food. I just love eating food, man. You know. The dishwasher is the best thing in the kitchen. Wait, are you talking about the machine, or are you talking about like like an actual person?
What did that come back to?
Dishwashing and diabetes.
Reminds me, I need to run the dishwasher.
We're saying how you shouldn't be eating like you're in the hood, but
no, I agree with Brick
I
Fella.
wasn't paying attention that y'all mentioned it. I'm just like, what the?
No, I agree with Brick Fella. Lando, you do you.
Exactly, and like Brick Fella says, Lando not eating on camera would be something would be wrong.
It's just weird. It's weird.
Well, I think BFAB, you got a weird thing about
Lorraine. This is Good Morning Brick World. Come on now.
I'm keeping it PG. I have not crossed the line yet.
That's why we can't read we can't read the comments today, Hive. We can't. Can you turn the comments off?
Oh yeah. We don't talk about it. We can go ahead and show it. Look, I'd say the females that hang around with us, on the streams and stuff, are so wonderful. I mean, because think about it, first of all, I feel like you gotta have at least some sort of a sense of humor to hang around us. I mean, we're not the easiest people to converse with, man. Like we can't take nothing seriously.
You have to say, I do bring the kindness. I'm the nicest person you will ever meet. Yeah.
We know that you bring the love, BFAB.
Why?
Oh, hey.
Why are you insulting yourself about pigs? Come on.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me think. Brickhive saw Gallagade in some of the streams today. It was really nice to see you. Yeah,
I saw
dude.
It yesterday.
I have missed Gallagade, man.
It's been months and months.
I saw Gallagade. I'm like, why are you on the crappiest stream out there? Come on.
Was that Raptus' stream? No.
I don't know. That was Hooters.
No, I miss Gallagade a lot. Gallagade was one of the best supporters out there with all of us, man. And I understand. I mean, I don't know the exact detailed reasons why we haven't seen her a lot. I just know the broader stuff, and I get it. I get it, because sometimes some of us need a break from this. It's a lot. Not just with your own channel, but just there's a lot of personalities we deal with. Obviously, sometimes we have some drama out here and stuff like that. Most of the time, with most of us, even with drama, we wrap it up pretty quick. We don't let it linger, or affect our friendships, so to speak. But but I understand why some people do need a break. You know, it's
the thing is, I feel like we're all adults, and we all think pretty. You know, I think we're all mature enough. There is a side of the community again that they're still like kids. They're like adults living in kid bodies. They're like, oh my goodness, blah blah blah. Who's your Haley? But us, like if we get in an argument, we know how to, like, even if like one day, let's say I'm upset at you, or like the next day we'll be cool, right? So it's like we're mature enough to be like that,
And I feel like for the most part, if there's something serious enough, that we need to talk about, we'll talk about it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but most of the time, I think a lot of times we're all pretty opinionated people, and we all feel strongly about certain things. You know what I mean? So sometimes, this stuff just butts up ahead of, with each other, but it's all good. Look, I've told people a billion times, man, it's good to disagree on stuff. It really is. Not all the time with everything, but it's good because you can bounce ideas off each other. You can learn something new. You can grow with new knowledge of something. Sometimes people get into arguments because they don't understand the other person's perception on something. So, but yeah, other people are just like, I don't care. I do what I want. Thank you, London. He says that a message from now and then say hi. I wish her the best from us. Yes.
Yeah.
Because Gallagade, with the exception of a few others like Ingrid, and there's a couple others out there, but one of the nicest people in our community, man.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Oh yeah, and we miss them in the chat. We miss them in the chat, man.
Like you just knew you'd get some love, some niceness, some matureness. Yeah, that was the other thing too. Like she was one of the mature one of us, dude. So it's nice to have some mature ones out there.
Yeah, no, Gallagade was really mature. She was a nice person too.
Yeah. And yes, that's right, London. Rick, I like to be challenged by thoughts and feelings. It helps me grow as a person. Yeah. It doesn't mean you're always going to agree about stuff, and that's what democracy is about, man. Like bouncing ideas and learning and growing. And look, I believe that as people, we can't evolve, man, if we all have the same mentality and think the same thing all the time. You know what I mean? And plus, how boring would that be? Papa's Bricks, that's a lot of hearts around that face. What's Bricks is saying? If I'd seen those pics, do you think I'd cheer you? Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
Tech is sending those kind of pics, huh? Okay.
Oh boy.
Remember what happened to Anthony Weiner? Okay, when he showed his wiener. Okay, bad news.
Well,
and the worst part was, remember, he did it again after he got in trouble. He kept on doing it.
Like maybe he did that on purpose because all his life, his last name was Wiener, and you're like, you know what?
Here,
Wiener. I'm just going to go ahead and show it then.
But he showed it to the wrong people. That's the problem.
Now, granted, I haven't seen anybody yet that's going to beat Tech, but
No, Tech is all Brixus. I don't know why you guys think I'm sharing. I don't like to share.
Yeah, we know about that pot that you say. Damn.
There's a person that I think would be perfect for you by the name of Minifig Collector.
Oh my god. Why would you say that?
I think you guys would make a great couple. I'll even come to the wedding. I will invite
man.
I was drinking. Why are you doing that? Like, trying to kill me.
I will even provide the flowers for the wedding.
No. You don't even have money to get a...
I will buy the dang flowers.
You can't...
You can go pick them. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Off the side of the road. From the side of the road, here's some flowers. There you go.
I'm telling you, they would be a perfect couple. I could ship them together. They'd probably end up being like they'd be like the serial killer couple,
Lando figure.
Oh goodness.
Oh no, Tech saw that, darn it. I thought you were gone! Crap. I'm in trouble.
So, you guys agree? Minifig Collector and Lando? Agree?
No. I was looking at plane flights, cheap plane flights to London last night, so...
Yeah, but he lives in Las Vegas. Minifig Collector will be like $20.
No. No.
It will be the It will be the
I
best 10
got some
seconds of your life.
standards, BFAP. You have this misinterpretation thinking I don't have standards.
It's about personality, Lando.
It's like London at Christmas time. I think that'd be better than Las Vegas.
Don't you think, Doc? Don't you think they'd make a perfect couple?
No, I do not.
Absolutely not. Look, we're like absolutely not.
No, not Lando.
Yeah.
No.
I agree, Sai. London is calling.
He has this nice wavy curly hair. Okay.
He does have some nice wavy hair. I mean, I'll give him that.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Tech a little bit. He kind of looks like Tech in my opinion.
He does not remind me of Tech. I will say that.
No.
Definitely does not remind me of Tech.
I think they're twins. I think it's just
No.
the bearded hairy.
No. Sasquatch and the young. No.
Mini picture collector. We're just playing around. We're just joking.
I'm like, why would you even say that?
Like, I don't
I mean,
even
come
know
on.
if he watches my stream or not. But
I'm gonna get canceled.
I just always want to make sure people understand. Like, we like to joke around, man. Even if there's some truth in it, we're still joking around.
Okay.
Hey, ya, Deppy.
Hi, Debbie. How you doing, Debbie? I said, how you doing, Debbie?
Deppy's not responding. Dang
Yeah.
it.
What's the good question, Rogue Runner? What on earth have I turned into? Well, Rogue Runner, I don't know.
I'm asking myself the same question, Roadrunner.
Oh, Tech. Look at Tech. You got to be relevant to be canceled, BFAB.
Oh.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh my gosh, you guys are
All right. And then Deppy's doing good, Hive. Deppy's doing good.
Oh,
good.
Solo is
What
back.
what have you missed? Well, you've missed me
You missed a
making
lot.
and eating food.
Deppy, Solo, London, Bridge, Greg said he's got stuff to do. But if you guys wanted to jump on, Tech, same with you. If you want to invite, man, let me know. I can't remember who I invited or not.
No, Tech's hiding. He doesn't want to come on.
Don't be scared.
I do
Tech.
not
Don't be
blame
scared.
him. I do not blame him.
Don't be scared.
Especially when I started to study the map of London.
So, like, what's going on, man? If, like, Tech showed up right now, would you just, like, rip all of his clothes off or something like an animal?
No. No. I mean, I wouldn't even have to. Probably by the end
Yeah,
of the
he's always
season,
walking
probably-
around with that shirt on and stuff, right?
Yeah. I think
Oh.
if a stream went long enough, we would see him without any clothes on.
Well, I've definitely seen him in certain ways I probably shouldn't have seen before. But I will say this, man. He made my Halloween stream so
Oh
great.
yeah. Oh yeah. I showed it to my mom and she couldn't stop laughing. Oh my god.
Thank F I don't live in London. I thought you where do you never mind.
Well, it's a good thing I was gonna head into Heathrow Airport, which is not directly in London. So, besides, Ollie gave me some tips too.
Oh my god, dang. Tech, if anything happens to you, I'm sorry. I knew you. At least I knew you had standards at one point in your life. Not for that, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree, London. I think that all of us would probably rip off of Tech's clothes if we saw them. Like, the guys were all jealous.
That is pretty gay, not gonna lie. Pretty
You're
gay.
like, all right, I gotta wash my clothes. Give me them nabs, man, so I can have a washboard. Solo. Yeah, I hear you, man. I need a refill on my coffee.
If you don't see a Tech Tuesday, be worried. I will be. If I also find you in some creek like chopped up, I know what happened.
Of course, Sai. That's how I introduce people. I just show them the best parts of them.
There you go.
That
only the best.
Only the best.
Guys, if anybody in the Lego community ends up dead, first I'm gonna blame Lando, then I'm gonna blame Minifig Collector, and we'll go down the line after that.
No, I'm not capable of killing.
If I go missing, guys, Lando Sweet killed me. Okay, don't even have the police investigate it. Just have them arrest Lando.
Okay. Oh man, I'm missing a piece. Son of a bee. That's what I get for not building this thing right away and just letting it sit around and pieces go flying everywhere.
What are you trying to build?
I was gonna finish building. I never finished building my castle. Like I got most of it done, but there was a few pieces I never quite finished. And now I'm missing a piece.
What piece?
Ah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll just kind of put it to the side and work on it later. You know, that's how this mess began. Besides, we're 2 hours and 15 minutes into the stream. Oh, also, I thought that, I mentioned before, I thought this was going to be like a big poster, but it's just like a small poster.
Oh, that was that gift with purchase poster?
But you know what's interesting though is, so it's really nice. It's glossy paper and stuff. It's thick too. It's not like a thin piece. But you can tell that they superimposed the Lego Ecto one onto the picture, because the gloss, I don't know if I can hit it to show up or not, but the gloss is slightly different than the rest of the picture. Like it's shinier. Oh, thanks, Jay. Can you like send that to me?
Like, hey, reach through the screen.
Oh, of course.
Hey, I see a brick clicker. Keep on clicking and a brickin'.
What's up, brick clicker? How you doing? Oh,
there goes BFAB again.
I think BFAB might not have a good.
And it's sweet. I didn't know your birthday was in 8 days.
Oh, your birthday's coming up.
And my birthday's not too far away too.
Oh, thanks. You're born on Thanksgiving?
And my sister's birthday as well.
No, I was born on the last day of November.
Oh, okay.
Oh, BFAB says he'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, my oldest niece was born on Thanksgiving, so every few years, her birthday is on Thanksgiving Day.
Oof.
My sister's birthday is December 2nd.
My older
and then mine's
sister.
the 8th.
Yeah, my older sister's her birthday is directly on Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Day.
I got a friend down the street who.
I didn't realize Brickfella left. Bye, Brickfella.
Which sucks because if you think about it, you get less presents because you don't know if it's like your birthday presents
for your
or
birthday and for Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas,
that's what they say.
Yeah, that's why I'd have to be like, okay, look, if my birthday was on Christmas, we'd be like, okay, unofficially, my birthday is now on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Right, or the 26th to be like, we're going to lie to this kid and say your birthday's the 26th. Okay.
It doesn't get older, so you don't have to send them more presents.
Right.
Well, just so they feel special on their birthday, because, their brother or sister got special presents on their birthday. What did I get? Christmas presents.
Oh, sweet. No way, Lorian?
Yeah, I just saw that.
The great thing about having a birthday around this time of year is that it's far enough away from Christmas to get separate gifts, but it's close enough to Christmas that all the deals are happening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Heck, I got you, brother. Just give me 1 sec. Now that I got this link saved on my phone.
I think Tech would probably be too busy for me. He'd probably be too busy. I'd probably have to go over and hang out with Rogue.
Tech's a busy man.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg will take you around London, show you all the sights.
Yeah.
Greg's a friendly guy. He'll help you out. He'll hook you up.
Yeah, and he knows London pretty well. He works on London Bridge.
I'll make sure that I know all of the site's correct names.
Exactly, because Greg will be like, "That's not called that.
Yeah.
That's the wrong bridge. That's the wrong bridge. You're looking at the wrong bridge."
That's not Big Ben. Big Ben.
Big Ben is not technically Big Ben.
Exactly. It's the bell, not the thing.
The bell.
No, just a bell. I swear, dude. Every time I think of National Lampoon's European Vacation when he's in that circle and he couldn't get out of the circle. He's
The
like,
Trafalgar Square is going around and around.
Big Ben Parliament, and then like 3 seconds later, he's like, "Hey kid, Big Ben Parliament," like just like all night long, dude. Oh god, those are great. Oh, BFAB's back.
Yeah, see, Greg says he'll show you all the sites, starting with London Bridge.
There you go.
The actual London Bridge, not Tower Bridge, but London
once
Bridge.
you show London Bridge, you have to jump off it, okay?
No.
Not unless it starts to fall down.
Hey, does that song have any truth into it, Greg?
I don't
London
know.
Bridge is falling down.
Falling down,
And who was the fair lady? It's oh, Ingrid here. I said fair lady, and then Ingrid popped
Hello,
up.
Ingrid.
Ingrid, we were just talking bad about you.
We were
No, I'm
not.
kidding. We weren't Ingrid. I'm kidding.
But I feel like London Bridge has to have like a dark meaning, just like, you know, pocket full of
Posies.
posies, whatever, because that was the Black Plague or whatever.
Yeah, during the
so-
Black Plague, yep.
Yeah, did London Bridge actually fall down once?
It might have burned.
London Bridge is falling down, falling
Oh,
down.
look at that. He says there have been 3 altogether. Ooh, I feel like we're about to get some London Bridge knowledge right now.
All right, send him a link. Get him in here.
I think he's editing and stuff. I don't know. Greg, if you want, I'd love you to. I'll say you, of course. But Johan says, "Hi, do you have Discord?" I do, but it's not something I'm on a lot, and I turned off notifications because just like every single time somebody said anything, dude, I got a notification.
One of our group
You gotta,
chats on Instagram decided to
mute the
switch over to
servers.
Discord, and I hate it. So
Yeah, I muted it, Jay.
You gotta have it to be only at mentions. That's how I do Discord for.
no,
most
but
of
then
the
everybody
servers
goes
I'm a part
at everybody, and then or everyone, and then I get a stupid notification.
of. Well, yeah, but then you don't get notifications for everything all the time.
I don't want to know anybody's life. I mean, Discord,
just-
Well,
like,
you can just turn all
Somebody-
notifications off as well.
that's what I think I did because it used to be so annoying. I'd be at work, but when I had a job, I'd go beep, beep, beep,
Oh,
you know.
we have a
like,
guest.
That's why I mute my
Yeah, I
phone.
guess.
All right, a guest.
Hello.
It's Tech. Welcome, Tech.
Oh my god! you turn off the light.
So, do you really have 6-pack abs? Is that just people making up stories?
They are absolutely making up stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Because I've always seen Tech with clothes on, so I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I mean, I can show off my 6-pack abs if you guys want to see it.
You do not have.
I mean,
six
you know,
abs.
if you want to
There's
show them,
no
I will.
way, BFAB.
I will show them off for you.
If BFAB had 6-pack abs, everyone would know about it. He's so vain.
Yeah, they'd be on Instagram. Yeah.
He'd be at
This
the
camera
gym.
must be on.
He'd be reviewing figures on it. Be like, check it out. I'm reviewing a Lego set on my 6-pack. Here they are.
Back in 2016, I had a 6-pack, kind of. So, you know, I've had a
You can't keep
6-pack.
holding on to the past, BFAB. You've got to let it go.
Let it go, let it go. Holding back anymore.
Yeah,
Let it go.
it's in Arizona. It's in Arizona somewhere.
I didn't realize Willis said it's London's britches falling down. It's his OnlyFans title. See, look, Greg, we were talking about the membership thing. That's there you go. That's one of the perks.
Tier 1. London britches falling
Wow,
down.
here, one perk. Holy crap.
I don't have britches. I don't have britches, but I do have breeches. So
I'm just trying to imagine Greg going, yeah, for $1.99, you can. I will drop my britches. Like, no, dude, at least do $9.99. Oh gosh.
Oh, Ingrid has a 6-pack, I guess. I didn't know that. Ingrid, I believe that. Her husband, though, he has a 6-pack.
He's probably got a 12-pack, man.
Oh, no, her husband is jacked.
I've seen him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. I'm like, hi, Sal. He's like, hi. I'm like, Sal, how's it going? Good. Then, like, we were at a call with Ingrid one day, and then Ingrid's like, oh, Sal says I have to go. I'm like, Sal, just give her another 30 minutes. Come on, Sal. He's like, okay.
Dude, I swear, I wish I was jacked, man. If I was, I'd have, like, shirtless streams and stuff, man.
Shirtless streams, oh my god, oh Lord.
The second I get my six-pack back, literally Instagram is just going to be covered with shirtless photos. Like, new video coming out, and I'll be, like, shirtless in front of the computer. And then, I was thinking of, like, showing booty pics, too. So,
you'd be flexing. Hey,
no, I
feel like you would start a new channel on BFAB's tips and tricks how to get buff or whatever. You'd, like...
I probably would. That being said, I already have that Kim K booty, so, you know, I might have to start using that, so.
Well, yeah.
And mine are real, everybody. You hear that? Real.
Yeah, I mean, everybody seems to be digging it, man. Yeah, I've always joked around and said that if I was in, like, really good shape, I'd be, like, one of those Chippendale dancers or something, dude. I totally would,
that's
man.
so fun.
Are you kidding me, man? I'd be a stripper in a heartbeat if I had the body for it.
So would I.
Yeah, no, same.
I mean, think about it.
Well, according to Cy and Solo, you do, Tech.
You dance and you make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, dude. Like, what's better than that?
They don't pay too well, though, Doc. So it's not really.
You literally get to be around women grinding on you. And you get paid.
That's not. No, but I'm talking about the job, man. I need.
Yeah, but that's not very new for Tech, though.
You
I don't care if it's new for Tech. You're getting paid to get grinded on.
Like, get back.
Cy O'Connor has a keg, not a six-pack.
That's so funny. Igor says I've been exercising, but far away from a six-pack. Cy's got the keg.
So I was exercising a bit, and then all of a sudden they closed our apartment gym and everything because of the governor's closing down gyms again. So literally they're not going to reopen until the 20th, and so.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here in Maryland.
20th of December.
Yeah. And
I know if we spike anymore,
back up to 2 or 3 here.
Stuff back down. What are you going to do? You know? I mean, dude, look. We just gotta be as patient and as careful as possible, man. It's gonna be gone eventually. Can you imagine what it's gonna be like when we don't have to wear masks anymore? It's just it's not right, man. Not seeing people's face like that. I
realize that I'm attracted to more people now because there might be a female you look at her, she's like, oh, she's attractive. And then, like, you know, she takes off her mask, and then you're like,
massive.
She's got mustache, buck teeth, yeah.
Like, I hope she has a great personality.
It's just so weird not seeing people's expressions, you know, if they're smiling or if they're mad, you know, it's just weird not seeing that, man, you know? And I think about kids, like young kids, like growing up in this right now, like, it must be so bizarre, dude, you know? Because as adults, or even as teenagers and stuff, like, at least you can comprehend what's going on. But if you're just like some little kid, it's kind of weird.
And then you have to think, like, I mean, at least for like me, like people with Asperger's who can't really, or already have the problem with trying to figure out people's like nonverbal cues and like their facial expressions.
Right.
Yeah, that's like twice as difficult now.
I can imagine. I mean, it's just a really bizarre thing, man. And you know, something I don't understand, and I don't fault anybody for this, but I don't understand when people are driving with masks on.
Yeah.
See, I forget to take
mean, if you've got
sometimes. Me too.
If you've got other people, if you've got other people in the car, then there's that. But if you're alone,
or walking outside, like, and I don't mean like in the sidewalk and around the street, like just like on a long, like I'll see people on a long sidewalk and there's nothing around and they're still wearing it. And I mean, look, if it makes you feel safer, I get it, man. I'm just like, I don't understand, because I hate wearing them things, man. First of all, like, it's so annoying wearing those things, like, especially if you wear glasses.
I gotta position it just right to keep the fog off.
I gotta do this, but then I gotta look up like that.
Dude, I swear, every time I feel like I'm Jay, you know, like You know,
Yeah, I gotta do this all.
Yep, the fog is coming. Here we go. I can't see.
Yeah, like I wanna invent like glasses where they have like either like defrosters or like windshield wipers
on the inside.
That would be interesting.
Windshield wipers? What the hell?
Yeah,
rain X on 'em or
windshield
something.
wipers.
Yeah. No fogs. Put that no fog on them.
I was about to say literally that's a good idea. Then she said windshield wipers, and I'm just like, that's a dumb idea. The first part's good. The second part's dumb.
If you just spit on your glasses, then they don't fog up as much.
That's a good point.
True, but if you're blind and you're walking, you can't keep spitting on your glasses.
Spitting on your glasses. It's like, hello, this is COVID. You don't want to spread droplets, Jack.
Giving out your glasses. Your glasses.
All the spitting. Let me spit on my glasses here. Stand back, people.
So, Cabbage, I like the gym. It has a great selection of vending machines. That's funny.
Oh, dear.
You know,
I do have to say.
With that?
No, it's just the nicest part about being home is that I no longer have to go to the bathroom wearing a mask.
Oh, yeah, down the hall.
Yeah, that is the nicest thing.
I bet. And again, you know, I get it. I get why we have to wear them. You know what I mean? Like, even with conflicting news sources and stuff like that, I mean, it's still obviously it's common sense. Like, you're obviously going to stop the spread of the stuff. You know what I mean? If everybody's wearing a mask, you know. And I always thought that one of the most interesting things, and of course this would have been impossible, but I remember a doctor like a long time ago saying that he's like, yeah, if we in the beginning, he's like, if everybody would have just stayed home exactly for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, like we would have just went, it would have went away. But I get, you know, the thing that a lot of people on both sides of the aisle don't seem to understand is like there's one side that thinks like a lot of this is kind of made up or not as serious, and then there's the other side that doesn't seem to understand like we do need the economy. You know what I mean? Like we can't just shut the economy down and think we're going to just recover.
Yeah, but if like you prepared for it, like if people prepared for like a 2-week shutdown where everyone got like 2 weeks worth of groceries, 2 weeks worth of toilet paper, and all the essentials, then we could logically shut down.
But the problem is, like, we'll take my job, for instance. Like, I don't work at a grocery store. I'm not a doctor or a nurse. You know, I work in maintenance. So if there's a flood in somebody's apartment or if the AC doesn't work or a heater, you know, you don't want them to freeze to death or something like that. So, like, there were some things that we had to do.
Yeah.
But no, we took precautions. You know, you'd call the residents ahead of time, ask them certain questions. We go in wearing masks, you know, stuff like that. But
yeah.
Speaking
of maintenance, can you come over and fix my garbage disposer in my sink because it stopped working for some reason?
Dude, we would get people so mad at us because we wouldn't come and like repair your blinds or something that was non-emergency. You know what I mean? And it's like
the blinds. See, I was scared when this all happened. I was scared to like actually like. Because they said don't call us or don't do anything unless it's an emergency, and I'm like, well, I like my sink is whatever, my toilet is flooding, and all this stuff is happening. But I guess that's not an emergency. So I mean,
emergencies.
Yeah, but I mean, like I felt like I didn't want to like have them like. I don't know. I get shy about that, like when people say, "Do not call us" or whatever. And
well, then we've had some times where there is an emergency and they don't want us to come in, and it's like you don't have a choice. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to sound mean about it, but you live in an apartment. If there's something that's leaking, you could be affecting the person.
If there is a bonfire in your apartment, we have to come in.
Yeah, I don't know. Living in an apartment can be tough with a lot of things. It's got its good things and its bad things. So, like, you know, I own a house. So anytime anything happens in this house, like, either I have to fix it or we have to call somebody and pay them. But, you know, if you're in an apartment, something goes wrong, you know, it gets fixed. Well, it's supposed to anyways.
Well, you don't want me to try and mess around with anything in my apartment or try to fix anything because I will break it even worse.
You know who I know? Somebody I know knows how to fix things here. Tack, I heard you know how to fix things.
I don't think he's a plumber, though.
I'm definitely not a plumber, no.
Yeah, but he's
Remember-
a man. Men know how to do this stuff. So
Actually, that's something I always tell all my friends about. Like, and this goes for you guys. Like, if you have something that's wrong in your house, you can always message me and ask me. And probably at least 8 times out of 10, I could probably walk you through it and you could fix it, unless it's something like a part or something a little more complex. But like I tell people all the time, man, like get a hold of me. I mean, I might not be able to help you, but I'd rather you ask me and be able to give you an answer than you pay like a contractor hundreds of dollars just to come out and even look at it before they even do anything. Like
well,
we have.
I have a perfect
Yeah.
question for you already. Then, so there's this really weird-looking woman that's in this place. I think it's my mother. How do I get rid of her?
Well, my best bet would be to get a good job and to save up some money and then move out.
That's a horrible idea. You suck at your job. You're fired.
Like you're a horrible.
I know you're gonna
guy.
tell me how to dispose the body or something.
Boy, man, everybody's throwing a lot of one-liners at Tech, man.
Like no, Greg. It's like, can you answer in metric?
Oh, that was a great movie, Cabbage. I saw a film where a plumber comes around and fixes something. Yeah, he was really fixing some pipes.
He's laying some pipes.
Oh, I like Greg's idea. Greg is so much smarter. He said, put her on a plane to London. And I said, she's all yours, Greg.
Brickhive, if I do ask you a question, can you answer in metric? Absolutely not. I mean, I can, but it'll be wrong. Now, I really think America should get on the bandwagon with the rest of the world and start trying to teach us. Because, dude, I'm telling you, man, I know what metric is and all that. I know what Celsius is and all that. But it's like Greek to most Americans, dude. We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know.
It's so
I
much
wouldn't even know
easier,
where
too.
to begin because, like, we have a mile. You guys don't have a mile. You have, like, whatever, kilometers, right? Is that what it is? Like,
Well, they
I don't even
used
know
to, and
how
they
you
gave
guys
up on it.
measure it, because it's not even about the numbers. It's about we're so ingrained with miles. For instance, we'll just take miles. Like it's 5 miles to the store. Like I don't even know how you guys even like figure out what you got. You know what I mean? Like
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we're in miles. Speed limits are in miles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were in kilometers.
No, a lot of Europe is, but we're not.
Oh.
But it's also, again, it's like I said with the degrees, like Celsius. For us, it's like when you guys are like, it's like something Celsius. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Exactly. I'm always like, brr, it's cold, and they're like, it's hot. You're like, what do you mean? You said 40 degrees. What are you talking about? That's freezing.
But it is. I do think it's better for the whole world to be on the same type of system, just like with math. Math is universal. You know what I mean? Like 1 + 1 is always going to be 2. It doesn't matter what country you live in.
Is it though? I thought it was 11 this whole time. You tell me.
It was window B-Fab. Get it right.
Too, like if you look at like Japan or something, like their dollar, like a US dollar for us compared to what they have is like 100 yen.
Yeah,
so
yen. Yeah, right. Well, it's like
I mean, it's good to that's an easy conversion because you're just adding the zeros. So, where like if you're like in France or something, you have to like $1 is like something euros, and it's like crazy.
Well, money conversion is really interesting to me because, like, okay, so when I bought one of the winners that lives over there in the UK, his gift card, his electronic gift card, you know what I mean? So it cost me about $34 to give him a $25 gift card. I mean, with tax and everything, but now if I was to give, let's say, Jazz, Brick's Toys a gift card, like it would be cheaper because he lives in Canada. Now if I was to send something like Steve Reynolds in Australia, well, that'd be ridiculous because shipping would be outrageous. But like I think it would be even cheaper for me because they have an even worse currency like conversion rate. But it is really interesting, like, and that's something I didn't learn until we started doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? Because obviously Greg's a big part of it. I've learned a lot of stuff just from being friends with Greg.
Well, when I first started coming over to America as a kid, like on holiday and stuff, we used to get a currency conversion of $2 to the pound. $2.
You guys would be great if you came over here because you get more money, more American.
my dad used to buy, because my dad was a carpenter as well. He used to buy like all his tools over in America. He'd buy like tons of batteries, all the DeWalt stuff, because it was the price, as to say, like if it was £80, it would be like $80-90. So it wasn't that different. But when you convert the actual currency, it was it made huge sense to make the savings. So,
Tech, do you want me to send over some tools?
Oh yeah, everybody. I want to remind everybody. So this Saturday is a big day for Leonard Bridge, Rex, and I. We're going to do our year anniversary Transatlantic live stream, and we'll be building all things Ghostbusters. And I don't know for sure. We got to double check with each other to make sure we reached out to everybody, because I know we've been reaching out to different people, but we're letting everybody that's going to guest on the show throughout the year is going to be welcome this Saturday. So. Anyway, so everybody's wondering why he was rating, saying hashtag Busted makes me feel good. That was the reason.
Let's go.
Now, Hive, I'm going to put my bets in that you're going to finish the Ecto 1 before he finishes the Ideas Ecto 1.
I don't know, dude. Because look, Greg and I are really like I would say overall, Greg and I are pretty slow builders when we're streaming. But every once in a while, me and him. And it's usually never at the same time, but like sometimes he'll build faster than normal and get something done, and then sometimes I'll build something a little faster than normal. And obviously, like when he hosts his stream, I'll be going a lot faster, and then switch over when I host. So, I don't know. It's weird like that.
Greg will spend half the stream knolling now, because that's a slippery slope.
See ya, Greg.
Blows my mind, dude. I ain't got time for that. I'm sorry. I think it looks cool. I think it's a real, especially if you're one of like an OCD type person or something like that. Because it is neat to see all the pieces laid out. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, when I first got out of the Dark Ages, and especially when Mr. Hive started giving me these modulars, and I'd have like all these pieces, I would try and like have stuff set up, because it's when you have that many pieces, it does make it easier when you have them all sectioned, but then you got to take the time to do it, and
Can we just go back to the fact that when Tech was talking about being over here in America, now where were you exactly in America? Because I feel like I missed that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
He was at my house.
Well, Tech, if you're ever on the East Coast, let me know, man.
Do you know what? I say I've been to America loads, but I've literally been to Florida maybe like 6 or 7 times. So I haven't really explored America. But I would love. I was meant to be. Oh yeah,
because Florida ain't America. Let me tell you.
No, I was gonna say it's definitely not. But
America is a good place to travel around to see stuff, man.
I was going to.
Not unless you're in Nebraska. There's nothing there. Good grief! I traveled through Nebraska.
The great outdoors is in Nebraska. Trees, rivers, lakes, and streams.
There's good stuff in Nebraska.
Hunting. Yeah.
If you're driving through it, it is flat. You see a tree every 1,000 miles.
I'm just kidding. Whoever lives in Idaho, Idaho's a great place.
Don't lie, Hive. I used to live in Idaho. Why are you lying like that?
I haven't been to Idaho.
It's a rocky mess. That's all I can say. It's a big old rock.
I remember because I live in Maryland. I went to Delaware a couple times with somebody, and when I went with them, we were in like a bad part of I didn't know there were bad parts of Delaware, but dude, it was like
Delaware, the whole state, man, the whole state.
He left me in the truck, and I was just like, I just went like this, man, and just tried to
lock the doors and sunk down.
See, I've seen people drive like that though too, where like they're like completely like.
I can't do it. I've tried because it does seem like it'd be more comfortable, but then I'm like.
Yeah, but you can't see the dash. Then you can't see over the dash.
Yeah, you drive like that in California, but you also lean over toward the center of the car, so you're in the center of the car and you steer from the side and you're leaning way back. You're just like, check me out.
You just get a mirror so that way you can see where you're driving.
There'd be all these mirrors everywhere. They said they would be blinded if it was really sunny.
Yeah, right. Brick Room, how you doing? And just in case, I don't know if I said bye to London or not, but bye, London. And Daly, what's going on, Daly? How you doing, brother?
Tech, is there a reason why you don't have your camera on?
I'm not doing anything particularly interesting.
Yeah, neither am I, but I mean...
I haven't put my makeup on.
You can turn off your camera if you want.
Wilmington, yes, that's where
the guy who doesn't even turn on his camera at all.
It's because I don't think you guys want to see me laying in bed shirtless. I don't know how appealing that is.
I mean, but maybe that's what Tech is doing as well.
Maybe he is. Maybe Tech
that's
is right
what Tech
next
is
to
doing
me.
as well.
Maybe Tech is right next to me in bed.
What twist?
So, it's funny because I saw that Daly also said, Daly and Will both said, Tech, if you're on the East Coast, let us know. So Will and I live pretty close to each other. There's another one of my subscribers that lives pretty close to me too. He lives out in, I forget where, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, but Daly also lives on the East Coast. But it then made me think, and I've thought about this before, it would just be kind of difficult to do. I've wanted to do like a road trip video.
Oh, yes.
So now I would just stick to the East Coast first because I
would take a road trip to the East Coast and then we could go down.
I mean, and I've told a lot of the people that I know on YouTube that that I trust. I'm like, dude, I got a big place, man. Like, if you were traveling, you could totally stay here, man. Mrs. Hive and I would definitely treat you like a guest. And
I mean, I just need a sleeping bag and a closet, so I mean, I'm good to go.
Well, we've got like 2 spare bedrooms. I mean, you can sleep in the But yeah, I've thought about doing it. I thought that'd be like a great video, man.
That'd be fun.
Set something up and maybe like go up the East Coast and maybe see like Daly, or something there, and then go back down the East Coast.
Yeah.
And of course, I got a couple people
surprise
like
Ryan
Will that I can see too. So yeah. Look, Will says, "Zang Hive, I'm moving in." Will, you got kids and stuff, man. Like you got like a family, dude. I don't have that big of a place.
I'm moving with the kids.
But yeah, Wilmington is the place that I went to, and you're right, Will. It's definitely bad. It was bad. Yeah, that bad area. I do a video when I moved to New Jersey from Massachusetts. That's right, Ingrid. That's right. You're up in Mass too. Ingrid, I'm surprised. Maybe it's because you haven't lived there long enough, but you don't seem like you got a real heavy Boston accent. Like my sisters live up in Boston, and every time I talk to them, they're like, all right, let's go get the car. We're gonna go to the bar. I'm like, huh?
You gotta listen to Ingrid because she sounds like a hitman in my opinion. She sounds like an Italian hitman.
Boston accent.
All I'm saying is she sounds like an Italian hitman to me.
Oh, Will says I'm moving out moving without the family. I swear, Will, you're one of the funniest people out there, dude. It'd be fun, dude. That's why, like, if I was
everyone's moving in,
Ryan's gonna have like crazy good times when he buys his own place, man.
He's gonna have to have like a mansion.
Well, because we've seen a lot of the places that he's been looking at, and I mean, a lot of people may think it's a mansion, but it's just a really big house. Actually, a lot of them, my house is actually bigger than his, but the stuff that he's looking at is definitely fancier than what I've got. But yeah, I mean, because you can have a roommate and then still have all these rooms and stuff to do stuff with, and I don't know, man.
I feel like Ryan wouldn't have a roommate. I couldn't see him with a roommate.
I think there's a few people that he'd be okay rooming with. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but I think there's a few people that. But obviously, I think with just probably about anybody, unless you don't like to be alone. I think most people would just rather have their own place without roommates, anyways. Because roommates can be complicating, depending on
I still can't wrap my head around the fact that he's like buying his own house down there because like Florida's expensive, like freaking expensive, and so is the East Coast. East Coast real estate's expensive too.
I don't know if that's an accurate statement. I feel like Florida's actually really cheap compared to.
We have a guest. Hi, Sands.
Hey, Sands.
Hi.
Why did I know the second that we mentioned Ryan Sands was going to
I swear it's a coincidence, and I have no information on what you're talking about,
Sands
BFAB.
was the first person I thought of, though, when we were just talking.
No, that's only rumors, myths, and lies.
Well, no, I didn't mean like
rumors, myths, and lies.
I feel like
rumors, myths, and lies.
Oh yeah, West Coast.
Yeah,
that's expensive.
West Coast, yeah, West Coast expensive. Well, like if you think about it, West Coast, East Coast, the bottom. I mean, that's
well, like the East Coast is expensive in places like Maryland's expensive, and Maryland has not only is Maryland expensive, but Maryland taxes are high too. New York is definitely expensive.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some places on the East Coast that really stand out more than others. But for some reason, just because California is the West Coast. I mean, there's just California and then Washington,
and Oregon.
Oregon, yeah. So, but I've just heard so much about gas prices in California, and I used to live out there, but I was like 16, so I don't know how much bills were and stuff. You know,
it was like what, like $8 for a gallon of milk out there?
Something crazy.
And the milk was like disgusting. Ugh.
Now, most places, it's usually a wash because, like, for instance, like when I lived down in Virginia, taxes weren't as bad. Stuff wasn't as expensive as it is in Maryland, but you got paid less. So, like up here in Maryland, stuff's more expensive, but you get paid more than you would in Virginia. So, I would assume that, like in Cali, most people's wages are more than, because how else would you be able to afford it, man?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I don't mind living on the street. I mean,
That's why their population problem is a problem.
Sans, how would you feel?
Do what?
I was gonna make a joke, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right.
No,
well,
make the joke.
No,
I
it was
need
a
to
fun.
go eat lunch.
See ya,
So-
Jay.
See you, Jay.
Bye.
Hey, Macro, what are you doing? Wait, crap, who left?
Jay, he just said he was leaving.
All right, bye, Jay.
Hey, can I not have BFAB on top with me, please?
What? I'll take
Sounds
BFAB.
like a nightmare.
You strong, are you, Sans?
Huh? What?
You said
That's
you'd
much
take
better.
BFAB.
Oh, wait, hold on
I don't
now.
want to be on top of you, I swear.
Wait. I didn't volunteer for this position. Wait a minute. This is even worse.
Now you're kind of safe.
All right,
Sans is now a bottom boy.
I don't know if
that's
I'm
better.
comfortable
Yeah,
enough for
that's
that
better.
kind of application.
I like that. I think this new layout works.
You
Yeah,
guys
reading far too much into it.
Jonas says yes, we get paid more, but stuff costs a lot. Yeah, I like I said, when I was out there, I was too young to know what stuff costs really.
One of my older sisters, who's a dermatologist, she had a really nice house, beach house, where it was like right across the street. She could like go surfing or whatever, but it's a really nice beach house.
Is that the one BFAB said was not only hot but an Olympic athlete with her own bar?
No. This one is a dermatologist that makes a lot more money and went.
But is she hot?
Is she hot? Yeah, that's the question.
She's married.
No, we don't.
That's
care.
not what I asked.
Are you going to answer the question? Or?
Simple yes and no.
Answer that question.
It's a simple yes and or no.
On the
is she an Ugo or is she a Greek goddess?
It's a Greek goddess, probably.
Oh God,
dang,
that better not be that
my
women
number-
power stuff. Like, oh yeah, we're all slaying queen.
Okay, give her my phone number. It's 952.
Did I ever tell you guys about how I think it's weird that people would call themselves kings or queens?
It's only weird if you aren't a king and or queen.
No, but I mean, like, dude, that's a hierarchy, man. Like, that's
Yeah, but I don't think I'd ever want to be considered king or queen.
Your aspirations in life aren't very high.
Thanks, Sans.
No, I mean, I would love to take on a mantle like that. I don't even care what shithole country it is.
Dude, I would hate that,
Well,
man.
I would what
are you talking about? Most monarchs aren't even real monarchs.
Like, it's great for the dictator, but not for everybody else.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be everybody else. I would be the dictator. It'd be great.
Yeah, I understand why it'd be good for you, man.
Besides, most monarchs don't even monarch. Take the UK, for example. All they do is get paid to look royal.
They do.
They don't do jack squat.
But how does that's something I've always been curious about. Like, where is the money? Where is that money? Like, is it just like
taxes?
Like the queen just sits on this mound of money, or is like
from taxes?
Does the country have to pay her
taxes?
Money? Taxes. Yeah, but okay, okay. So that goes to the queen. So what about your taxes that go to pay for like roads and your police
also
department?
taxes?
She has it first, so that's why.
Look. I know you guys have somewhat of a higher tax system because of your healthcare system, which I'm totally okay with. I'm down with that. But you're telling me that you pay your taxes like a normal person, then you pay your taxes that are higher because of Medicaid or whatever maybe you guys might have. But then you got to also pay money to the queen.
Yes.
Well, a lot of it is also from the tour, like the direct tourism.
They have to pay for the Queen's corgis somehow or another.
Yeah, it does come out of the taxpayers' money. That's why there was a massive.
Oh God, that just rubs me the wrong way, man.
Well, maybe if they would have had a revolt and got rid of them like the French did. By the way, they ended up being the true victors in your country's little spat.
Don't look to the stage right now.
What are you talking about? Do you know any French person that has to pay the monarchy so they can just live? I don't think so. Imagine paying Trump to live. And then his family. And then they don't die for 150 years. Except for the one that got in a car crash.
Except the one in the car crash. Jesus. She wasn't even royal.
It's been like 2 decades. Get over it. You're still mourning?
Is this Diana or whatever?
Doesn't matter. She's a dead broad.
My dad was so sad when she died, man.
Yeah.
She was very popular.
I was too young to really realize like who she really was or anything. I mean, I had heard that she was a nice person. Like she did a lot of nice things for people and
she's a part of the monarchy, and they must all fall.
She wasn't though.
No, she was married into it. She wasn't.
She was a part of it then.
Yeah. She remarried, and that's why they reckon that the Queen had her gone.
Wait, I thought she was married to Prince Charles.
Oh, I like this now. Ooh,
married and then divorced.
Scandalous.
No, yeah, she got they split. She married.
Oh, how was she still a princess?
Pardon?
Because she already had the bloody. I don't know.
She already spat out 2 kids. Once you have a litter of them, you're kind of a part of the family.
A litter.
Oh wait, that's right, the kids.
The kids, yeah.
I forgot. Doggone it. Well, that just goes to show you how much an American knows about politics over.
It's not politics. They do nothing. They are nothing.
I mean, I gotta be factual. I mean, it is a hierarchy, man. I mean, that's
it is true.
A hierarchy of nonsense. They don't do anything. Oh, the swans and the freaking ponds.
All I know is look, I don't live over there, but I would be really peeved if I had to pay.
Well, so there was a big thing about funding to the NHS and funding to the army got drastically cut a couple of years ago. Other different public service sectors, and then one of the palaces or something was getting a ridiculous billion.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and for everybody else that lives over there that's in the chat. So, does the Queen actually do anything useful for you guys?
No.
Well, economy-wise, then.
I know you guys have Parliament, but that's your guys' version of our.
So anyone that gets voted, the Prime Minister that gets voted in, has to go and ask for the Queen's permission.
That's it?
That's literally it.
It's no wonder we had a revolution, man.
I agree.
It just killed me. Now, granted, look, I don't want to be.
You know what's funny about that? We had our revolution before they could take away our guns. They can't even do it now. What are they going to do with their little cups of acid and switchblades?
You're so stupid sometimes. Look, obviously, there's a lot of crap that America does where we pay taxes to things that we don't agree with or whatever. But at least the things have a function one way or another. You know? Maybe if it's something we don't even like or agree with, but it still has a function, you know.
Except for the Trump thing, that was no function. That was
not touching that one.
Yeah, we won't get into that one, but because look, I can't stand Trump. Don't get me wrong, I've hated him before he was even.
You just said you're not getting into it, and the first thing you say after not getting into it is literally jumping right into it.
I don't give a crap if we say what our opinion is about the guy, but I mean, as far as function goes.
I am very offended right now, okay?
You're fake news.
Oh, Brickcat, hey, what's happening in Neverland?
Hey, hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, don't do that. It makes me uncomfortable.
As long as you promise not to do what you did.
Anyway, though,
No more questions need to be asked. The UK sucks. USA. How are y'all doing?
You are not the model of a country that we should be following. You are absolutely not the model of a country.
I'm sorry. Did I just hear a non-freedom speaker speak?
I am really curious though about all my friends that live over there. Like, how do they even think about the Queen? Like, does it bother you? Do you think about it, or is it just like whatever?
There's a lot of difference in opinion. Like I said, there's a lot of tourism up in and around London that it brings in so much money. You just walk around all the palaces.
That's
and
true.
Stuff. It makes billions.
I get that.
You mean like the tourist industry in a fourth of our states?
Like, for instance, down in Key West, Florida, they have something where the tourism down there is insane, right?
Yeah.
Just in Orlando alone probably makes the same amount as what you guys make.
No, but see, here's the thing. The reason Key West is different is because Key West is only 2x4 miles. You know what I mean? So when we have tourism down there, it floods the island. It's loud, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the locals hate it. But then I'm like, yeah, but your job is in a restaurant where you get tourists. You know what I mean? So, like, it is a conflicting thing. So I get that. I mean, that's...
like I said, the not just the, like you said, Ty, not just the direct tourism, it's the indirect tourism that comes with it, is the just sheer amount of people that holiday in London and all the local businesses that get money from that, from people eating, souvenirs, all sorts.
So, like, let me ask you this. Is Palpatine and the Queen in the same vein as far as, like, leadership?
No, Palpatine actually had direct control. Also, you know, you're saying this as a benefit, that you get all these pounds from tourism. Yet we get the same kind of deal in Disneyland, except we don't have to pay taxes for Disneyland to exist.
I'm not necessarily for the monarchy. Like,
you're giving good reasons why it should be here, and therefore you want it.
Okay, if that's what you think, but that's
how you're making it sound, and I'm just taking your word at face value.
That's because Tech is secretly a prince.
I wish.
That'd be pretty cool, Tech. You know, it'd be like,
I mean, it would be.
The royal family is not allowed to have tattoos on their royal skin, so I don't buy it.
Hey, Bricky TY, what's happening?
I mean, you never know. He might be a prince, but I feel like 95%
he might be a
of people.
prince.
Oh yeah, maybe it's like one of those Hallmark movies where, oh no, I'm a prince 30 years into life, and you're just now telling me. Also, I'm a hunk that has good craftsmanship skills.
Yeah, that could be what it is.
I got half
on the stream, so
I got half of that.
I mean, Tag, how are your teeth? Are they straight and white?
Yeah, they're better than the average British person. I'll give you that.
Which isn't. Hold on, BFAB. That isn't a very high bar.
Probably more Americans would get that.
They always go in a different direction. Every time I see a Brit smile, it's like their teeth.
It's like one of those. It's a row of fencing on a sandy beach.
That's why you never see Brit smiling photos, you know. So.
But why is that? Why is it like overseas they have such bad dental care? Like
the United States values it more than most other countries.
It's free as well because of our.
And there's your answer.
I was like, God dang it. Say it, don't say it.
Hey, Doc.
Okay for it. So,
oh, hey, Sans. And British people's teeth are healthy. They just aren't straight. That's all.
Yeah.
They don't believe in braces.
Okay.
No braces.
Fine for them. They cannot believe in braces, and that's why they'll never be on America's Top Model.
America's Top
No,
Model.
Britain's top model for that.
Exactly. They'll be on British Top Model. They
No
don't
one has
smile.
ever even heard of that outside of UK.
Yeah, they literally have Australian Next Top Model. They don't have British Next Top Model. Makes us
They
fly.
actually
Jesus
have a
Christ.
America's
they can't
Next Top
smile.
Model British station.
They have to just grin
Yeah,
really
that was
hard.
America.
Oh my god, BFAB,
That's
shut
the
up.
America's Next Top Model theme
I don't
song.
care.
You want to be on top. You want to be.
I don't.
I
Stop.
am on top.
Ew.
Oh,
Ew.
keep it in your pants, Lando.
Not you. Position. Oh man, look at that! It is 3 hours and 4 minutes.
But I just got here.
Well, no one
Sorry.
cares, Sans.
Hey, Miss freaking Strap-On, you listen here.
Oh,
At
damn.
the end of the stream, we all have to get off, not just me.
Why are we talking about that?
She's on top.
Someone kick me, Fab, because that's really annoying.
You know, I was really hoping we can leave certain sexual innuendos out of this.
Hey, whoa.
I'd like to say, I
They
did not
could be
think
there.
anything-
It could be labeled as many different things. It just depends on who takes it in what way. And how are you taking it back?
I cut the G today, or PG.
Hey, you said you were about to end it. I let the gloves off.
Well, all right. Look, I have to make sure that everybody understands that there are some things that can be very vague, and some people might be able to take the wrong way. Other things are very clear what you're talking about, and that's not going to happen
Can I get
on
an
the
example?
Brick world. I don't know how many times I got to say that.
Can I get an example of what is not
What you just said is something that is clearly obvious what you're talking about.
Hive? I say a lot of words. I'm not sure what you're referring to this time.
Sans is an angry elf.
I know,
What?
but
No,
then,
I'm just talking. We're just
I'm
having
like,
a
I can't have you on
conversation.
Good Morning Brickworld anymore. You know, then they're gonna be like, ooh, la, 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 la. I don't understand.
Those words exactly will be used.
I can't wait.
Because if so, then I think it'd be worth it.
I think he had the tone right, though.
Sound like a ghost.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, look, we gotta end the stream. Everybody else has got things they gotta do. I'm sure of that. It's a Sunday.
I'm pretty open-ended right
I'm
now,
sure
so if you
gotta
want to keep
get a quick
going.
schedule.
Exactly. Who's next on the 72? We could try to take over.
Actually, who is on right now?
Well, BFAB should be doing his 24-hour stream now.
I probably
Oh,
will.
yeah. Was that today?
No, that was 2 days ago.
It's whenever it happens. Is whenever it happens.
It's not
Let
gonna
me
happen.
check my internet speed because I don't
It's
want it
not
to be
gonna
like,
happen. Oh my god, he's not gonna do it.
Sam's it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get like 10 hours in and my
Here's
internet.
what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep putting it off until I get a
Hey,
job, then I'm gonna lie and
man.
say I can't do it.
Sam, do you have an admirer? Did you know that?
Hey, Barb.
I don't know who that is, but
Well,
I have a PayPal.
They think that.
PayPal.
Jonna, Sam's got a really great channel. You should check out.
It's not that great.
He also has really great hair.
Do I?
Dude,
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
He is
I
pretty
don't.
good.
Males
Very
up that
fluffy.
cow lick in the back.
That's not a. It's just too long right now. Okay, jerk.
Okay. All right.
Who's Scalador? What?
Galador's the guy that didn't pay me my money.
Oh, snap.
Galado is the one giving me the $1,000. Who's already given me like $600+. So.
For the stream?
No, he's
yeah,
making super chats from now on.
Yeah.
See, if he would like to give me some money, I'd be perfectly
Scallywagger.
down for doing a 24-hour stream.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
I will
test
do it for
my,
a lot less
my
money.
computer because I can't do it on my phone. 24 hours on my
Yeah,
phone.
and I wouldn't use excuses like BFAB.
Why would you? Whoa! You were gonna do it on your phone? You said you were gonna have people on. How are you gonna have people
I
on through your
am.
phone?
You can have people on the StreamYard through your phone.
But your phone is gonna overheat, won't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why. No, that's why I'm
Yeah, it
gonna
will
have to
bring
test my. I'm gonna test my internet speed, and if it's fine, I will do it today. So.
No, you won't.
I will.
He
You know
said,
why?
"No, you
I have orientation for my job on Tuesday,
So I don't really
You're
have,
not-
after that, I don't have time. So I'm going to have to
See,
do
I
it.
know, and you're going to keep putting it off until your job starts, and then you'll never have time. And you'll say, well, I should have got that $1,000, but, you know, I was just so busy doing jack all.
I've been making daily videos, Sam, you piece of crap.
And he'll be working overtime.
12 minutes at most.
If Galador paid me that $1,000 for a 24-hour stream, then I would have enough money to go and buy my.
Galador has standards, Lando. Standards.
That's because you haven't streamed the stream,
Standards.
Well, that's very exciting. So yes, thank you to everybody that's been on the panel today. That's Doc and Lando, Tex, Dan, King BFab. Who else was on here? Wasn't Daly on it? Was Daly on here?
No.
Yeah, wait.
No, he was out there, but he was not on here.
Jay was on here.
All right, so whoever's on
Yeah,
here.
Titanium J was on here.
Oh, Raptus was on here because now he's back.
Sans was on
Yep,
here.
Raptus was on here.
Oh, now I need to go.
I've been here for 30 minutes.
No, I've been here for 30 minutes.
I am about to test my internet speed right now. I have StreamYard set up.
Hey, Raptus.
All right.
And
Why
thank
must
you to
we-
everybody that's been in the chat. All of you are awesome and extremely funny and informative. We learned a lot about the UK today.
Raptus, what are you measuring?
His...
He's a kid, Lando, a kid.
And I'm just
That's a soldier.
asking. He had.
Yeah,
Cool your jets, Tiger. Cool them down.
Not a tiger.
Yeah, I finally figured out a way to make this a tougher connection.
By
Oh,
throwing
yeah.
it against the wall.
Stream on me.
Throw it against the wall. Make a video about it.
I was
I
throwing
am
you
going
against
to.
the wall too,
Shut up,
Sam.
Sam.
But
Yeah, there was a video.
You know, I get that threat quite often.
I have a video, but no one decides to watch it.
So I
Well, make
think
better videos.
I think his hair still wouldn't mess up even if I threw him.
So
against
it
the
says my internet speed is really fast. It says your internet
God.
connection is very fast, but I feel like that's not true.
Well, I mean, I guess it's fast enough.
Test it again. Test
I'm
it
sorry,
again.
Can someone pick up that phone?
Well,
So, hold on, someone pick up that phone because I called it. Get out of here. In the stream. I'm out.
Hello.
All right, so everybody have a great Sunday. Thank you for hanging out with us, and I don't know, maybe I'll have a live stream tonight, so maybe I'll see you all tonight.
Now, BFAB
All
won't
right.
be streaming, so there won't be anybody to stream